What's going on, people? Welcome to an Emotion Football live stream. Today, we got Thursday Night Football for the first time in a long time. We got Rams Seahawks. It is a battle for the one seed in the NFC, and that's why we're here, people, because this is a huge game. I'm joining the game at the 11-minute mark of the first quarter, a big third down coming up. The Rams are 29 yards into their drive off 8 plays. Definitely trickling down the field. Not an explosive first quarter at all for this Rams offense. That's without Devontae today. I see my guy Will is in here. Will is our resident Seahawks fan. Big up to big up to Will for sure. Good to see you. Oh, quick out on third down to Ferguson, and I think he's just maybe like a few inches short. But the Rams are definitely going to go for it, so this drive is not over. Ravens fan is in here saying Lions win. I agree. I think the Lions win is coming on Sunday. I'm just trying to see who has got the production so far. Damn, that was Stafford's first pass. They've just been running it. Sheesh. 4th and inches. Rams up to the line of scrimmage. They hand it off again. Kyron. Oh, he's short. He's short. They're gonna review this probably. They're gonna bring the chains out, but I'm pretty certain Kyron Williams is short here. Okay, official timeout for a virtual measurement. I think that's what I heard. Is definitely short. Real quick at the beginning of this game, too deep into it, to quickly preview this game in the middle of the game. Rams Seahawks. Seahawks slight favorites at home. I have the Seahawks winning the game today. I think the Devontae injury is going to slightly impact the Rams, and I think the Seahawks want their get back. I thought the Seahawks defense played amazing against the Rams the last time these two teams played, and I really think that Sam Darnold throwing 4 picks was a big part of the game. I damn near think if he threw 3 picks in the last game that they probably would have won. So I see Seattle playing a sharper football game today. It's a big spot. They're at home, and I think they get the job done. No, Devontae is a huge thing. He's fucking damn near an automatic touchdown for them. It's crazy. So I just wanted to get that in there before the game takes too much shape. I do have Seattle winning today. And then they would play Carolina and San Francisco for the last 2 games. Both clearly winnable games. So I do expect Seattle to be in basically have their own fate controlled by themselves for the 1 seed. But yeah, that's what we have going on, people. So today, what are we doing? We are going to, in the middle of watching this game, we are going to preview every matchup for week 16, and we are also going to rank every team. So we're going to jumble it all together into one stream, people. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to Emotion Football as we get things started. And Puka doing dumb things before and didn't have a coach because wife. True. You know what? And there was the flight issue. There was their flight to Seattle took time. So there's a lot of things going on for the Rams. Definitely advantage Seattle in my opinion. But yeah, that was the first game. The next game on the schedule is Eagles Commanders. Commanders basically tanking at this point because Mariota's not playing. Sorry, Jaden's not playing. Laramie Tunsil, their left tackle, isn't playing. So I mean, yeah, considering that one team here is tanking and the other team is trying to win a division, I expect the Eagles to win and cover. But I don't think that'll say much about Philadelphia because again, the Raiders are horrible and a tanking Washington team is going to be horrible. So take the Eagles covering here. The Saturday game that we do care about though, Packers Bears, huge matchup. Well, this game that we're watching right now is basically for the 1 seed. Packers Bears is essentially for the 2 seed. I think neither of them have an easy schedule going forward. Actually, no, I lied. Green Bay has to play Minnesota in the last game of the year, so that definitely helps. Green Bay has the easier schedule. But that being said, yeah, I think a winner of this game wins the division and gets the 2 seed. So I think this is a huge matchup. I have the Bears pulling this one out. Again, I think the Micah injury is huge. I think, the Bears have like a good home field advantage when they're actually decent. So there's that. I think the Bears get it done. No Micah is a serious loss for them. And honestly, I'm a bit surprised that they're road favorites. That says a lot about what Vegas thinks about the Bears. But yeah, give me the Bears there. All right, play action for Darnold. In terms of fantasy implications for me, I'm going up against Corum, Kyron, and Puka. Corum, Kyron, and Puka. I have Colby Parkinson, and I have the Rams defense, and I'm going against Jason Myers twice, I think. So, I mean, shit. Like, I don't want the Seahawks to kick field goals. I want them to score touchdowns. I want the touchdowns. Actually, it doesn't matter how the touchdowns come. But at the same time, I got the Rams defense. Fuck. Okay, I kind of am just cheering for a low-scoring game. I'm cheering for like a 10-7 game from a fantasy standpoint. Hey, big up African King. Hope you're doing well. If you're trying to figure out the Eagles' agenda here for this game, I do think you should be cheering for the Seahawks because, I mean, I think the Rams have a much easier schedule because the Seahawks have to play. Oh shit. Oh, what a play design. Kenneth Walker has tons of space on the left. He is going to run down to the 5-yard line. Pain for the Rams right there. That's just a really good play design, man. Play action. It's having Sam Darnold rolling right. The play looks like it's clearly going to that side of the field. The whole time they set up a whole running back screen to the left. There's 4 linemen there and 2 Rams players. Just amazing play design there. Clint Kubiak was cooking, and I think it's that type of play design that's going to make him a head coach. Okay, little pitch to Cup. This time they didn't get the numbers generated the way they did before. But yeah, so what I was going to say is the Seahawks have to at least play like Carolina and San Francisco. They have to play playoff teams. So their chances of dropping games and maybe fumbling a 1 seed are way better than the Rams, who play like Atlanta and Arizona. So Eagles' angle here is I think you have to cheer for the Seahawks. Well, Vegas thinks Packers in favor because a lot of people have a bet on them. This is true. Shout out to General. Also, shout out to Sheik, man. Good to see you in here. Everybody who supports this channel should also make a point to click his username and go to Sheik TV. Charbonneau up the middle touchdown. Seahawks up 7-0. Also, King is in here. Damn. Whole squad's in here. Big start to the game for Seattle, man. You get a 4th down stop. And you got a touchdown pretty quickly. And in a, one of the angles of or like one of the talking points with this game is Sam Darnold tends to fucking shoot himself in the foot in big moments, right? So how do you start this game for Sam Darnold? A pretty safe start, right? I mean, on that drive, I think he handed it off, and the one pass was a screen pass. Let me make sure I have that right. No, he's 3 for 3. Hold on. Oh yeah, the pitch pass to Cup, right? So think about how like these were like what's the design, like designed easy throws. To throw to Walker on the screen, the pitch to Cup. What am I missing? 8-yard pass to Barner. I'm sure that was a pretty easy throw too. Like keeping him in a comfort zone to start off. Now he's rolling 3 for 3, 55 yards and a touchdown. Now you can settle his nerves and hopefully he cooks the rest of the way. Man says sorry ass Giants fan. That's hilarious. And we also got my guy King in the background, bro. What's going on?
Yo, what's good?
Yo, Steelers put belt to ass on Tua. They actually ended Tua's
Hey,
career.
I told y'all didn't believe me when I said this, but I said, yo, no matter how bad we are, we was gonna put belt on the Dolphins. They can't do well in the cold.
This is true, man. This is true. They definitely gave Miami the belt. Holy shit. Because this is what I remember the way I put it was I'm like, what's a stronger curse? Dolphins in the cold or Steelers in prime time? And we learned clearly that
You know
Steelers.
what the funny thing is? that doesn't affect us on Monday night.
So
Since like
it's
the 1990s, we were undefeated at home Monday night
damn.
games.
Why didn't you say that, bro? You had me believing it was a primetime thing.
Well, that's only on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. We see how we are.
Okay, so it's a TNF and SNF curse. Steelers will lose
Yes.
next game as expected. You know what it is though? The Steelers, I mean, they only have to win one game before Baltimore to have everything to play for against Baltimore. Here's the thing though, like if they want to wrap up the division, they have to win both games. I can't see them beating a Detroit team in Detroit because Goff is going to be comfortable in the dome. Um, yeah, I just can't see it. So I see this ending up being everything to play for in Week 18. That's of course if as long as Baltimore wins a game, which again they should as well, because even though they play the Patriots and the Packers, I see them getting one game at least, probably at most as well. Yeah, I have Baltimore splitting these next two games, and then I have Pittsburgh splitting their next two games as well. So everything will be left to play for in Week 18. Why did Tua go to third? Because like it's not that they want to play Quinn Ewers. It's that they specifically don't want to play Tua. Like, like the decision is anti-Tua as much as it is pro Quinn Ewers. Yo. Oh, why? The way they were rolling, it made it seem like they were trying to fall on a football. It had me thinking the Rams kick returner fumbled.
So
It's like, sorry,
apparently,
real quick. It's like with Russell Wilson. They moved Russell Wilson to third string quarterback because it wasn't actually necessarily just about Jackson Dart. They wanted to get Russell Wilson the fuck out of here. So Tua's getting that Russell Wilson treatment. But yeah, go ahead, King.
apparently, you found yourself an actual Giants fan.
Sheik, yeah. No, I've known him for a while being a Giants fan. But yeah, I think he's dropped by. He dropped by once last year, once a couple years ago. We know Sheik. We know
Oh,
Sheik.
but this is just my first time seeing him. Okay.
Yeah, we know Sheik. He has a Manchester United channel. I think he's over 1,000 subscribers. So again, people, if you want to support this little community we have here, definitely support Sheik. Second and one, handoff up the middle to Corum. Yo, okay, so King, do you have actually anybody in the chat? Does anybody have fantasy football playoff implications for this game? Because I'm in 2 leagues, I'm in 2 semifinals, and shit is real. Because I have like 5-6 people in this game.
Brother, I'm cooked.
Oh, you're cooked? Damn. So
Yeah.
I'm going up against Kyron, Blake Corum, Jason Myers, the Seahawks kicker, and Puka Nakua.
So what do you hope this game goes to?
Who the fuck is that? Oh, and I have Kobe Parkinson and the Rams defense, right? So I'm just here's the thing. I'm cheering for a low scoring game. If Kobe Parkinson dies, that's fine. Dies is a strong word. Like if he just doesn't do anything, that's fair. Like I don't mind. If it comes at the expense of Kyron not doing well, Corum not doing well, Puka not doing well, that's fine by me, right? So I just need a low scoring game, dude. Like 14-10 would be awesome. Kyron. Kyron is up to like 9 carries already for like 30 yards. I mean, he's not gonna finish with like 35 carries or anything, right? So I imagine. Oh damn, that was Corum. Never mind. Well, point still stands. He's up to like 8 carries already. Like I kind of think as long as he doesn't score a touchdown, I've already dodged the Kyron bullet. Now I'm just eyes open for Puka and Blake Corum because I mean, shit, they could both produce. Even with your left on his contract. Yeah, they're getting him out of here, bro. I think they're just gonna cut him in the offseason. Like I think the Broncos rebuilding well while paying Russell Wilson has made teams believe that it's possible. Mind you, I still think it's really, really difficult and thinking it's oh my god, wow, huge drop. Thinking it's possible is still gonna fuck some teams over, and I assume that's gonna happen to Miami. But yeah, man, they're gonna cut Tua, I'm pretty sure. Turned his head before catching the ball. Okay, 3rd and 5. The question remains: would the Rams go for it here? Stafford goes left, throws up a jump ball, and nobody knows the ball is coming. He threw the ball as soon as he got the snap. I think that was probably a reaction to the defensive look he had. He must have assumed that the pressure was going to get home. So he just threw up a lob to, I think that's Jordan Whittington. No, that's some camp field. Who the hell is that? Slump field? What is that name? Anyways, number 15 on the Rams, who just evidently did not know the ball is coming. And bro, that's not a guy I've ever heard of. So, I mean, why are they throwing to no names? Yo, they're going for it. 4th and 5. 4th and 5. And Puka gets it for 6 yards. But there is a flag. Now, this is only meaningful if this is OPI. Dolphins cut him. Do they just have to pay out the rest of his contract? Then he's F. Yes. So I'm pretty sure the way it works, offside on the defense. Oh, it was a free play. Damn. Basically, bro, the way NFL contracts work is that none of these contracts are guaranteed. So my understanding of Tua's deal is that he has $45 million guaranteed and then a bunch of unguaranteed money. So they can just get rid of him by paying him the $45 million. The thing is, that's not even that bad, considering that, like, when the Broncos cut Russell Wilson, I'm pretty sure they paid him $60 million and to just get rid of him. So 45, I mean, I'm pretty sure Miami's just going to eat that and move forward. I think Kirk Cousins, no, who's the other quarterback? There was somebody else. There was somebody else that got cut. Oh no, it was Carson Wentz. He didn't get cut, but when the Eagles traded him, they still owed him $30 million. So it happens. Stafford, 1st and 10, play action, rolls right. Ooh, lots of space for him to keep rolling. He finds slump field. Fuck, bro, get in the end zone. No, his name is Mumpfield. Who is Mumpfield?
I was like, Slump? I was like, who's Slumpfield?
Mumpfield Rams receiver. Yo, I'm about to do the thing. Kanata Mumpfield. Yo. Where's Grok? Where's Grok? Holy shit. Did I just open this Twitter tab to 9? Yeah, hell yeah.
You did.
Where's Grok? Has ever, yo, Quorum up the middle, stuff. Ever driven for DoorDash? Come on, let us know, Grok. Let us know. Damn, it's taking time. I didn't know, Grok. Can I just click quick answer? Come on. No, there's no evidence. Okay. We don't know that he's a DoorDash driver. Oh, fuck. Get him. Yes. Blake Corum stuff. Yo, throw it to Kobe Parkinson. You got one guy that I'm okay with you throwing to. 3rd and goal. And they're going to go for it too. Fucking aggressive ass Sean McVay. Okay, 5 wide. Okay. Kobe Parkinson, 84 on your left. Look at him. He's going to be open. Oh, they got Puka to the 1 yard line, but he's not in. Yo, they're definitely going for this. Definitely going for it. But yeah, big up, Jess. Good to see you. How difficult is it? Okay. Normally, when it's on the defensive line, it's literally in front of you, so you're gonna see it. I imagine it's possible that offside could be. Oh, you're just saying defensive penalties as a whole. I mean, okay, for offsides on the defense, pretty high likelihood because it's happening right in front of them, but there's a chance maybe they're looking to the right and it happens on the left. But that being said, no, when the ball's being snapped, they're usually looking straight ahead. So they would see it in their peripheral vision, if anything. But for stuff like defensive holding, defensive holding, illegal contact, that's literally just going to be about whether it happens at the part of the field they're looking. But I've definitely seen it happen where a quarterback will throw the ball and then immediately start pointing. And like what's happening there is that they saw some illegal contact and they wanted to throw the ball there just to emphasize to the referees that like, hey, this illegal contact impacted the play because look, that's where I threw. To just absolutely make sure they get those yards. Yeah, difficulty, it's just about whether, you can't see the whole field. So I would say what, moderately difficult? Where am I at in the game previews? Okay, next one, Bills Browns. Thing is, the Bills have a shaky run defense, but the Browns don't have a running game to properly take advantage of it. And yeah, Myles Garrett, poor guy. Well, he's not poor guy. He's gonna get his record next week, I'm sure. But having to bring down Josh Allen's big ass, but I don't know. The record might not happen this week. But yeah, this should be belt to ass. If it's not belt to ass, that's pretty concerning. 10-point favorites on the road is a lot. That is a lot. But yeah, I got the Bills winning this for sure. Chargers Cowboys. Surprisingly, Cowboys 2.5 point road. 2.5 point. Which Rams player got injured? I think it was an offensive lineman. I think it was Dotson because he was wearing the Guardian cap. But that's the only reason I think it's that guy. I don't know the Rams offensive line well enough to know otherwise. Chargers Cowboys. I'm surprised the Cowboys are favorites here. I thought their game kind of stunk against Minnesota. Maybe Vegas has them bouncing back or the NFL community has them bouncing back. But I don't think the Chargers did anything against the Chiefs to show that they're frauds. Yeah, it is Kevin Dotson. Okay, a backup guard is in. I will get back to the preview in a second. 4th and goal. Kyron in the game. Play action. Oh, wrong tight end. Wrong tight end. Fuck. Oh, Stafford's grabbing his elbow. There's a flag on the play. Is this on the offense? Holy shit, illegal man downfield. Holy shit, bring that back. Hold on. Illegal man downfield on a non-RPO play is insane. I want to see if it's the backup offensive lineman. That's a huge fuck up. Let's see. 67 is the new player. It's him, isn't it? No way. That's huge, dude. That's huge. Every other single offensive lineman knew the drill. This backup trash ass motherfucker, who's just entering the game, it shows up, not even close. And guys, I need you guys to understand the rules of football, right? On a passing play, offensive linemen cannot be 1 yard past the line of scrimmage. On a running play, they can do whatever they want. For him to be that far down the line of past the line of scrimmage, he had to have thought it was a running play. Not only did he not know his assignment and not know what the play is, he was aggressively off. Like it wasn't just being a little bit off. Like he was blocking that like it was a running play. Whole time it was a passing play. That is purely down to him being a backup. Sheesh, that is horrible. That is horrible. Is that Daniel Falala? Hey, man, it looked like it might be his brother. It looks like it might be his brother, man. There's a pick, but it looks like QB knew there's. Yeah, no. Oh, absolutely. Like, Aaron Rodgers was famous for this in terms of knowing for a fact that somebody jumped off sides, and then him just saying, fuck this play, I'm throwing it deep, which is the right thing to do for sure. after the receiver catches the ball. Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Like on a screenplay, right? On a screenplay, that's why the offensive linemen are supposed to run sideways and then up. The sideways part is supposed to be the time before the pass, and then they go up the field once the receiver catches the ball. No, you're right. But yeah, look at this replay, dude. The rest of the offensive line is roughly where the end zone, like the goal line is. And then this guy's 5 yards into the end zone. Ooh. What a start to this game, dude. We had a turnover on 4th down. We had a quick drive by Seattle. Then we have that drive ending that way. Bro, wait, what? Oh, okay. Sorry. I just saw that the whole offense has 107 yards. I thought they were trying to show me the last drive. I was going to say 21 plays, 107 yards, 10 minutes? No way. But yeah. Rams have had seen a ton of the football to only have 3 points. They've seen a ton of this football. Hold on. Illegal block when a spare receiver does it. I'm a little bit confused about what this means. You need to explain the question to me like I'm a 2-year-old. Shit, man. Shit, what a start to a game.
You mean like an illegal block in the back after the receiver passes the person he's blocking?
Illegal block? Because hold on. An illegal if a receiver gets called for an illegal block, I would imagine it's not the fact that they're blocking that's illegal. It's the way they're blocking.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, is this before the pass is thrown? Because yeah. That's how they call that offensive pass interference. After the receiver, hold on. Last week, we caught the receiver blocks the defender. Oh, the block itself must have been illegal because it was you can't block a player from behind, right? Like you have to be at least beside them or in front of them to block them. So if you block somebody from behind, but I think that's illegal. Block in the back is its own penalty. Oh, incomplete 3rd and 1. The ball was getting forced to JSN there. Good coverage by Emmanuel Forbes. Who would have thought that was a sentence I'd be saying?
Illegal block in the back is its own penalty.
Yeah. So maybe that's because you're saying illegal block. Maybe it was that illegal block in the back. Maybe it was that. All right, so 3 and out for Seattle. So again, both Seattle drives have been very quick. One because it was a quick success. This one because it was a quick failure. Their defense is going to have seen a lot of this football field. If the Rams have another long drive without a touchdown, that'd be horrible for their momentum. Because again, like in theory, the Rams are off to a strong start. They're averaging over 5 yards a play. And they're sitting on the ball. Like that's typically a good thing. It's just for you to have the ball for that much and to be down 4 points. Surprise Cowboys bro. Cowboys are favorites. Cowboys are 2.5-point favorites, bro. That's shocking to me because it's not like the Chargers did something to look like frauds last week. It's the Cowboys did something fraudulent, if anything. I can't for the life of me understand why the Cowboys are favorites. Did the Chargers have some injuries that I'm not aware of? Because I saw what the Vikings did to the Cowboys on the ground, and I'm just thinking about Marion Hampton running instead of Jordan Mason. I got the Chargers winning this game. The Chargers have coped generally with having their offensive tackle issues. And I feel like they've gone against better pass rushes and figured it out. Cowboys' edge rotation is definitely not the strength of their team. Yeah, I got the Chargers winning this one for sure. Last remaining games are okay to me now. I'm confident we'll win. Yeah, you guys are beating the Cowboys, bro. Like, come on. This is not serious. This is definitely just a Cowboys fans betting on this game in volume. Yo, Jets against Saints, bro. Jets are starting that random quarterback, Brady Cook, again. So Saints are going to win, what, back-to-back games? And who would have thought the Saints would be winning back-to-back games this year, the way they started the year? The Saints are going to be playing random players at running back because everybody's hurt in the Saints running back room. But it won't matter because at the end of the day, the Jets are literally starting a random undrafted rookie. So that 2.5 really okay. Hold on. Let me see if the 2.5 is holding strong on the score. Yeah, so I'm still seeing 2.5 on the score. Let me check what DraftKings is saying. So DraftKings here. Oh, nah, it's not going to show it, is it? No, it's not going to show it. Yeah, I see Cowboys 1.5. I see Cowboys 1.5. Oh, you see 2 now? Okay, makes sense. Yeah, you guys are definitely making the playoffs. But yeah, okay. Rams with the ball now at their own 12. Play action. Stafford has a clean pocket. Stafford finds Puka. Dog. Somebody please tackle Puka. God damn, bro. Just scared the shit out of me. You think I'm trying to see a 90-yard touchdown go against me in fantasy? Fuck no. What happened here? Blown coverage? Oh, bad zone. Bad zone. Man has 4 for 74 already. Holy shit. Oh, Kyron could have been a tackle for loss. Somehow he gets 2 yards out of it. You know what this game needs? A Kyron Williams fumble. Whenever the Rams play the Eagles, he fumbles. So I just assumed it was a big game thing. Maybe it's just an Eagles thing for him. Okay, where was I? I was at Chargers Cowboys. Cowboys being favorites is baffling to me. I got the Chargers winning. Oh yeah, Jets Saints. Right. Jets is starting a random quarterback. Saints are going to win this game. Saints could honestly, the Saints have more winnable games after this too. They play the Titans and the Falcons. The Saints ending the year on a 4-game winning streak would be one of the funnier things to happen in the NFL this year. I don't know if that's what I have happening, but it's definitely on the table. Buccaneers Panthers. Bucks 3-point home road favorites against Carolina in a must-win game. Not that the loser would be eliminated, but you obviously want the advantage going into these last few games.
Yeah.
Who do I go under? Okay, I have a question. Where do you think you're stronger? Outside corner or slot corner? But yeah, in terms of this game, Bucks Panthers, the thing is, the Panthers, I feel like the Bucks have steadily been playing like shit for a while now. The Panthers, at least, they go back and forth between being good and being shit. So I feel like they got their shit game out of their system last week.
Well, are you sure they did? But still, sweeping to the Saints, interrupted by the Saints is insane.
No, but that's the thing, yo. They will play the worst game of football you've ever seen and then go beat the Packers, and then play the worst football you've ever seen and then go beat the Rams, and then play the worst like they go back and forth between being good and being horrible. So I'm just thinking, I'm like, if I don't know, if they just played horrible, maybe they'll play good this week. So for that reason, yeah, I'm picking the Panthers to win this game at home. I think the Bucks probably even things out in Tampa, but I'm picking the Panthers to win this game. Okay, so I forgot if I asked whether ask you whether you're stronger there or weaker there. But point is, if you feel like you're stronger in the slot, then you do the under for Lamb. And if you feel like you're stronger on the outside, then you do the under for Pickens. Because Lamb is going to be back and forth, but Pickens is going to be exclusively on the outside. And then I got Jared Brown
Are
joining.
you kidding me?
What's that?
Sorry, Stafford just overthrew Puka.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hello,
This
y'all.
part
How
of
you doing today?
What's going on, Jared? This time
I'm
of
a sad
this
NASCAR
part of the
fan
field,
right now.
I'm sure it was. Yes, that could have been a touchdown. Holy shit. Yo, Seattle, tighten up, dude. Tighten up. Puka has way too much production right now.
I'm a sad NASCAR
Wait,
fan right
I'm
now.
ahead of you. That's funny.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on.
I can't watch the game, so
Damn, all the best then. Because it looks like it's a great game.
and I'm a NASCAR fan, and Greg Biffle just passed away in a plane crash in North Carolina today.
Damn, sad stuff.
His whole
Stafford.
family and 3 other people passed away.
This is Whittington?
Yeah.
Yeah, Whittington gets the catch in the middle of the field. Okay, that
And by the way, King,
no fantasy
I have a
implications
quick
there.
question for you.
Yeah.
What's up?
What do you think about Lane Kiffin leaving your Ole Miss before the playoffs?
Ooh.
Man, it's just fuck everyone now.
And you guys played him next year too in Ole Miss.
Yeah, we were always gonna play. We always play LSU.
Dude, your fans are gonna hate.
Yo, chill. Okay, they got Kyron down.
Plus, Ole Miss plays Tulane, so that should be an easy game.
Tulane?
Yeah, we play Tulane again.
Yeah, you guys are beating up on Tulane.
Dude, people are picking James Madison over Oregon.
That's crazy.
I mean, if there was an underdog who had a chance, it would be James Madison.
But would you take him over Oregon, though?
But we know what Tulane Ole Miss is going to give us. James Madison is something unique.
True, yeah.
All right, 3rd and short now for the Rams after 2 Kyron runs.
And I'm not going to spoil because you got fantasy and...
Yo, come on, Parkinson. Come on, Parkinson. Come on, Parkinson.
Who you against? What player are you against in this game?
Basically every good position player.
Yo, I'm just basically going against the Rams as a concept. Yo, okay, bro. They keep throwing it to 87, dog. It's like a lottery to see which tight end is gonna get the production.
Guess what? They're going for it, but I'm not gonna spoil.
4th and 2.
And by the way, there is a college football game on tomorrow.
Yep, big one too.
Alabama and Oklahoma.
Yo, this is what the 4th. Yeah, this is the 4th down attempt in the first half.
Well, that sucks.
Oh, they were just trying to draw them offside?
They took the delay of game, yes.
Wow. Puka pissed off the right wingers and is on a mission today.
And King, how about your Steelers on Monday night? How do you like that game?
Puka needs to chill.
Well, I knew it was gonna happen, so I'm glad we won, but I did expect to win.
Because Dolphins don't play in the cold.
Not at all. They are 0 of 13, 0 of something.
Yeah, they're like 0 and 14 in the cold.
Yo, and Tua basically lost his
job.
Yeah, we're the reason Tua got bent, so I'll gladly take that.
Tua Tagovailoa, Spotrac.
And apparently they put Tua in an emergency backup.
Why would you not go for that, bro? I mean, I think he was clearly more scared of the idea of having so much of the football and having all those yards and only having 3 points to show for it if he failed. And I don't think you can be making decisions from that type of negative thinking. Just King and Jared.
It's us.
You know, it's the trio.
Hey, Alam, listen to this. My Texans are minus 14.5 over the Raiders this weekend.
Yeah, you guys are gonna whoop their ass, bro. The Raiders, legitimately, bro. Last week against Philadelphia, the Raiders game that I saw is the worst game of football I've ever seen in my life. Worse than the winless Browns, worse than the winless Lions. I've never seen a team look that bad.
Apparently, the Raider fans are cheering for us, and we're cheering for the Raiders.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, I don't know where I saw 45 million. Maybe that was the wrong number because I'm seeing that Tua is going to be 99 million dead cap. Maybe that's too much to get rid of.
I was like, bro, it's not. I was like, yo, you're giving him like way less money.
So maybe the 45 is what happens if they trade him because that 99 might get split between two teams then. Holy shit, dude.
I don't think Tua's going to get traded in the offseason.
Option proration, work of okay. So I can run the math here really quickly. 8.4 times 3, these columns here, that's 20. That's 25.2, and then 32 plus 3, that's 35. So okay, 60. Fuck, dude. 60 million has to stay with Miami. Then I think the remaining 39 goes to the other team. So at least from the Dolphins standpoint, if they trade him, they can eat the 60 because I think 60 is roughly what the Broncos ate.
But let's say this. That was like a few years ago.
Yeah, so that's the thing. The 60 is actually more palatable now because that was 60 in a lesser salary cap, and now it would be 60 in a higher salary cap.
Oh well, yeah, never mind. You all cooking. Never mind.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know who would trade for Tua to take on 39 million. Like
I was thinking, but yeah, you're still asking a team to take Tua for 40 million.
Yo,
who's gonna do that?
That's not backup money or competition money. That's starter money. So yeah, they would need another team to look at Tua as a starter. And honestly, we're gonna have to like go team by team, but I don't think so.
How about Raiders? They're looking
if the Raiders go from Tino to Tua, they literally just went lateral.
Yo, no, then Tom Brady's the worst exec ever.
Exactly.
Then Tom Brady's the worst exec ever.
No, I think the Raiders are tanking to get Fernando Mendoza, I think.
Traded 45 has 4 guaranteed. Bingo. Okay, that's where I saw that 45 figure. Thank you, Will, for finding this. Thank you. That's the 45 that I saw. Guarantee. Yeah.
And what you guys thought of Dolphins putting him on the emergency backup?
Yeah, they just don't want him to see the football field again, dude. Like, if you've decided you don't want him as your quarterback long term, the worst thing that could happen is another concussion. So that's just about making sure he doesn't see the field.
Because now the Dolphins have to deal with Quinn Ewers and
Ew. I just realized this is still rivalry's jersey.
Yeah. It's these Oregon jerseys. Wait, what happened? Did an offensive lineman fuck up? Because I just saw what happened on that play. Was that Bradford? Because I saw online that the Seahawks fans hate Bradford. Yo, oh
Dude,
my god!
To be honest,
was it the one where he said he would live stream his I'll just say self-harming if they made that trade?
Oh yeah, by the way, congratulations to the Knicks on the Cup championship. The first championship in 1973.
All right, 2nd and 14.
By the way, what's your thoughts on that Cup championship, the final Cup championship?
Hold on. Dog Darnold.
Yeah, yo, Sam's getting put through hell again.
All right, 3rd and 16 now.
Are the ghosts haunting Darnold again?
It's hard to say. The thing is, without seeing what was happening downfield, it's hard to see whether he messed up seeing something or if nothing was open. Okay, this is gonna help. Oh,
That's it.
he had Cooper Cup, but it was a little bit late in the play. Cooper Cup's defender fell down, but he was running by that point.
Say that again.
3rd and 15, pass to Kenneth Walker.
Hey, Olive, would you like to say that again?
Say what?
Who had who?
Cooper
What do you
Cup on a defender.
Cooper Cup.
Sam Donald had Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
Olive. Sam Donald had Cooper Cup.
Yeah. He's on the Seahawks.
Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, wait.
Yeah. He's on the Seahawks now, dude. It's definitely going to take some time to getting used to, but he is not on the Rams in this game.
Okay, I'm tripping. My bad.
Nah, it's weird as hell, dude. It's weird as hell.
The Rams took Devontae Adams over Cooper Cup.
I forgot. I was like, yo, is bro tripping?
Kick King off. That's it.
Dude, I've never seen King like that before. Sam Darnold.
No, I kind of felt like I knew what was happening, which is why I purposely didn't say anything. Like I didn't correct him either. I was like, yo.
I was like, he's on the Rams because I was like, I forgot, but there's no way the Rams are gonna get rid of Cooper Cup.
Nah, dude, that man is a Seattle Seahawk. That he is their receiver 2. And you know what's funny, bro? You know what? Part of the reason why you didn't know he was on the Seahawks because JSN gets all the passes, bro.
Yes, I rarely see him
because you don't need him when you have JSN. But yeah,
I think he signed with them on the offseason.
He was open on 2nd down. He just wasn't open initially. His defender fell down. I'm surprised King doesn't think Rodgers is with the Packers if that happened. Oh, man.
How was that? I forgot. That was a brain fart.
Hey,
to be fair, I am tired and just came back from the hospital.
Oh, damn. Hope everything is okay.
Yeah, we good, but yo, it's been a day. It's been a day.
All right. As long as you're good, then we can keep giving you shit. But yeah. So Devontae Adams, Ram. Cooper Cup, Seahawk. Adam Thielen, Viking again, but then he got cut and now he's on the Steelers.
I know that.
Amari Cooper, Raider, and then retired.
Stephon Diggs, a Texan.
Hold on, Brandon Cooks, Saints, but then the Bills. Stephon Diggs, Patriots, and bringing hella celebrities with him.
Man, the Niners got the hardest schedule of the 3, and then the most injured.
Yo, not the thing. The Rams' schedule down the stretch is a fucking joke, dude. Like, if they win this game, they're winning out.
No, I think the hardest schedule is for the Colts for the last 3 games.
No, for sure, right? But I'm saying easiest schedule is the Rams, dude.
How about the Patriots? Look at their schedule.
Yo, MVS is on the Steelers. No, the Patriots have one tough game with the Ravens. Then they get the Jets and the Dolphins.
True, yeah.
Are we really going to call the Ravens? Like, between the Packers and the Patriots, is the Ravens easier for them?
Wait, who are we talking about? The Patriots?
I meant, like, the Ravens. Between the two, the Patriots is a much harder team.
Well, yeah. Like, I go with the Ravens, you kind of never know what you're going to get. But if you're talking about, like, games on the schedule that I think are going to be competitive, right? Like, I don't think the Jets game or the Dolphins game is going to be competitive. Like, bro, the Patriots might get to play Brady, Cook, and Quinn Ewers. So I'm definitely saying, like, Lamar is the competitive game there that they have to, like, worry about. Yeah. I don't think they have to worry about Quinn Ewers or Brady Cook at all.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's also a home game for New England, right?
Hmm?
No, we're in Baltimore.
I think it's in Baltimore.
It's in Baltimore.
Oh, it's at Lambeau for then Green Bay. Then
No. Green Bay doesn't play the Patriots. Green Bay plays Baltimore.
no, I meant for the Rav. I know the Ravens play one of these two games at home, so it's
No.
at Lambeau and at
They-
Baltimore for the
in
Patriots.
Baltimore
Okay.
and at Lambeau, yeah.
Wow, the Ravens have to play the Patriots, then the Packers. Yikes.
Well, yeah, basically they can't lose out because if they lose out and Pittsburgh beats the Browns, then that Week 18 game will be worth nothing.
Pittsburgh doesn't play the Browns.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, we do.
Nope.
Yeah,
I thought the Bills play the Browns.
no, bro, that's this week, brother. We're talking about Week 17.
We're talking
Oh, Week
we're talking
17,
about
yeah.
the rest of our schedules. Yes.
Yeah, because I'm assuming Pittsburgh's losing against Detroit, but if they beat the Browns the next week and the Ravens lose out, then that division is done. And that's the thing about Pittsburgh too, is that they're gonna have no chance of climbing to the 3 seed. So Pittsburgh basically gets to treat Week 18 like a bye week if that outcome happens.
Well, it's not like the AFC South with the Panthers and Buccaneers have to play each other.
Christian Watson, hold on, in fantasy, like what waivers are we talking about? Because the Packers receiver, I don't think ended up on waivers. Yo, this Rams game plan is nasty. It's just running the ball over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, the Seahawks running defense is not very good.
I didn't know that. I thought they were good.
No. At the last couple of games, they sucked.
Hold on. Who have the Seahawks played as of late?
Well, they played the Colts.
Oh yeah, and that's not really a great indicator because you don't have to respect Phil Rivers. Like if you're going in that game, I'm sure they sold out for Jonathan Taylor.
I don't know what their game was before that.
Yeah, they clamped Taylor up against the Falcons.
Yeah, the Falcons. Yep.
I mean, they held Bijan in check, 86 yards. Vikings, they were played Brosmer. Titans. I mean, they held the Titans rushing attack in check too. No, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that is the Titans.
That's what I'm saying though. I'm looking for the last time a team ran. Oh, last time the Rams played the Seahawks, Kyron averaged 6.7 yards a carry.
Yeah.
So that was the last time. I guess the Rams have a game plan for their rushing.
That game, the Rams kept on running the ball.
And look right now. The Rams in 20 minutes have like 80 rushing yards.
So that's the thing, though. It's not that they're gashing the Seahawks, like getting these big gains on the ground. What they're saying, though, is that, like, yo, we think we can get like 3 to 4 yards at will, and they're just doing it. And then little dump offs as well. Like, I feel like they're kind of trying to get Seattle to come up and be aggressive defensively. And given that Puka already has 94 yards, I think I can see what the approach is there, right? Make Seattle kind of have to fly up the field defensively and then hit them deep with Puka.
Yeah.
My thing is that game plan is vulnerable to Seattle getting a bunch of points. If Seattle were to, let's say, go up 2 touchdowns, then that game plan falls apart. The thing about Seattle is that given the way this game is playing out, and a quick start was important for Seattle, and they had a good first drive. But that momentum died off because you're basically talking about what 2 3 and outs after their touchdown drive. Seahawks offense has to get their shit together. Who is this Mumfield guy?
Hey, let him cook.
I don't have any evidence, but I'm pretty sure he was a DoorDash driver.
Did Glock ever respond back?
No, I did. It said there's no evidence of
Hmm.
him driving DoorDash. Kyron down to the 3. All right, man. Play action to Kobe Parkinson. The streets need this the way like they've needed, like they could.
No, you only need this because of fantasy.
Yes. Me and everybody else that started Kobe Parkinson because we don't have tight ends.
Okay, so the only game that's on tomorrow. Okay.
Second
So the
and
only-
goal.
Oh yeah, by the way, what you thought of Luca's brother stealing a Lakers car, Lakers
I
player
don't know,
card?
man. Okay. SofaScore didn't spoil a touchdown, so I guess it didn't. Oh my God, bro! It's the other tight end, dog. Terrence Ferguson is the red zone threat today. God damn it, we picked the wrong Rams tight end. Con Kanipo has been such a good pick. Yeah, man, he's a baller, man. I learned. So SofaScore doesn't stay ahead for the NFL unless this is coming back because of something.
No, it's not. But no, it's paid.
Nope,
All right,
it's there.
13-7 for the Rams, who have all they've had the momentum. They just now have the lead to show for it. Big 3 minutes here for the Seahawks because I think another 3 and out. I mean, okay, aesthetically horrible. If it does have a practical use, then obviously like that's great. I just imagine that it's gonna take time for them to make them look sleeker or to even put them in the helmets. Like, it fucking looks hilarious, dude. It looks like they have like a, I don't know, like a pillow over their head. That's the imagery I see whenever I see them.
Okay, I picked Seahawks in this game, and I think I picked the wrong team.
Yeah, I picked the Seahawks as well. But I mean, again, the game's not over by any means. It's just like momentum is with the Rams right now. But again, big 3 minutes here. And remember, the Seahawks start the second half with the ball. So if the
True.
Seahawks can just use these last 3 minutes, get some points, go into halftime, feeling like, you know what, we had a couple stinky drives, but we can move the ball. A big thing you guys have to like keep in mind here is that like the Seahawks defense has been on the field a lot, and they just need a good break. Like they need a nice long drive by Seattle to just give them a nice rest. And that would be very
how did you
helpful.
do last week?
What's that?
Last week I went 13-3.
Jeez. 14-3, bro. That's 17 games. No. There's
No,
one number.
13-3.
13-3.
13-3.
13-3. Okay, there we go.
Because I picked the Panthers over the Saints, the Buccaneers over the Falcons.
I think I finished off what I had to say about Buccaneers Panthers. I got the Panthers winning because Bucks are really on a slide. Vikings against Giants. This is 9 against Jackson Dart. I actually think this is going to be a hilarious game. I don't think I would be able to watch it, but I do think we're going to get some really funny highlights out of this game. So
I picked the Vikings on this one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Vikings. Like literally, I think they've won 2 games in a row. Like JJ McCarthy obviously didn't play amazing or anything, but he didn't play horrible against Dallas.
No.
Giants have a ton of injuries.
And that was
give
the
me-
last game I lost.
Yeah, give
Dallas
me
and
Minnesota
Minnesota.
here.
Who did you pick for the Bears and Packers? I picked the Bears.
I got the Bears as well.
I heard they're trying to find a new home in Illinois. Or
I thought they were
Indiana.
looking in Indiana, bro. They're about to be
Yeah,
the Gary, Indiana Bears, dude. They're about to be the Gare Bears.
Yeah, they're looking at Indiana.
Crazy, right?
It is.
Indiana already has a team, though. The Colts.
I mean, yeah, but like, so Gary, you know what's funny? Gary is actually like 30 minutes from Chicago. So they plan to move it 30 minutes from Soldier Field. It's just in another state, technically. I know
So what's the
Murtaza
next-
will lose his shit. Yeah, dude, it'd be a really weird thing.
What's the next game before after the Vikings and Giants? That you gotta pick.
Chiefs Titans. Gardner Minshew's Chiefs.
I picked the
Hand
Chiefs.
off to Charbonnet. Charbonnet gets about a yard.
I picked the Chiefs on that one.
I
Some people
mean,
pick the Titans. Some people pick the Titans over the Chiefs.
this is a Chiefs team that's bad that doesn't have Mahomes saving them.
Yo, I think Minshew might target Travis Kelce 20 times.
Oh my God. It's just like last time.
No,
It's exactly like last time.
no way. No way.
It's exactly the same.
No way.
Sam Donald has to be having PTSD with this Rams team.
Oh, I thought you meant he was going to throw a pick. Now, obviously, a sack on second down to set up third and long is also devastating. But at least you have me thinking, because when you said last time these two teams played, this man threw 4 picks.
But this man also got hit like 70 times.
True. Well, that reminds me of the Vikings-Rams wildcard game last year where they got pressure on him and he just folded as a quarterback.
Are you kidding me? How?
Oh, I think that means they converted the third down, by the way.
I said I wouldn't spoil, but low key, yeah, they got that.
Yo, Kenneth Walker, K9 with the dog in him. Oh, holy shit. Hey, man. Game changing play.
It was a
baby.
great run.
Dude, that was crazy. That was a fucking, they gave up. Literally, that play at that moment is, yo, let's get to the 2-minute warning, get a couple yards, give our punter a better chance of pinning them deep, and let's get the hell to halftime. And this motherfucker K9 said, nah, we're getting points. Respect to K9. Okay, game preview. Chiefs and Titans. Yeah, you guys kind of already touched on the big things. We've long talked about how flawed this Chiefs team is and how Mahomes covers up for a lot of shit. Mahomes is not there to cover up for shit. And like, this is the thing is I've seen Gardner Minshew play on better teams. Like Gardner Minshew has played on Eagles teams that were better than this. He's played on Colts teams that were better than this. He's played on Jaguars teams, believe it or not, that were better than this. Dude, I just think this game is gonna go really bad.
The two
I
people
don't know. Like the thing is, the Titans are the worst team in football. We're about to see just exactly how bad the worst team in football is. I have the Titans winning this game, though.
Wow,
I don't know about you, but I have the Titans winning this game. I think we're gonna actually it's gonna show how bad some of this Chiefs roster is.
Unless Chris Jones turns to the Superman and carries this team, I have the Chiefs losing too.
Which is like, yeah, like not even something if I know I don't know. Because the problem with Gardner Minshew is not just the fact that he might not play good, is he might play bad. You know, like he might throw picks. And I think, I don't know. Chiefs defense.
So you trust in Cam Ward?
They better not have a bunch of short fields. I definitely trust in Cam Ward more than Minshew. But yeah, I got the Titans. Next game, Bengals against Quinn Ewers' team. And I'm going to keep this one simple. I'm going against Quinn Ewers. So give me Cincinnati.
I love Joe Burrow.
Yeah, whoever's playing or not playing doesn't matter. I'm not picking the Quinn Ewers team. So give me the Miami.
Yo, what's wrong with Quinn Ewers?
What's that?
What's wrong with Quinn Ewers?
I don't know, dude. I just don't think he's an NFL quarterback.
Wow, picking against my Texas quarterback. Wow.
I just don't think he's an NFL quarterback, dude.
But to be fair, I have seen him play college. We're gonna see what he does, because if he plays like he does when he had to play Georgia, yeah, Cincinnati's gonna have an easy time with him.
Yeah, I remember that game. That game made me upset.
Yo, another handoff to K9. Holy shit. They said, really, we're going to keep the ball out of Sam Darnold's hands. Actually, it might not even be necessarily just him. It might also just be not wanting to make this this offensive line pass block because they've struggled in terms of pass blocking so far in this game. JSN, no catches yet.
They're probably gonna hand up the ball, probably.
You know what? I can't wait for them to do the weekly let Canine do all the work but Sarpenen gets the touchdown.
Dude, they are legit happy to just run this half out. 3rd and short. Are they at least going no huddle? Okay, they're going no huddle. All right.
But guess what
Darnold
the no
freaking
huddle
threw.
is?
Damn, dude. I feel like JSN fantasy owners are probably used to getting like 1 trillion points, right? So, I mean, shit, this is tough for them.
No, I'm taking the Bengals over the Dolphins. I trust in the Bengals
Like,
more.
for example, right? Puka has 9.4 fantasy points if for half PPR, but that's still like half of what his projection is. Like, he's on track for what a normal day is. Like, Kyron has fucking 13 touches and he only has 6.5 fantasy points. Like, that's on track for what a normal Kyron day is.
Not like what Kyle Pitts did on freaking Thursday night.
Yeah, not that at all.
45 fantasy points.
Dude. This is aggressive. Like, this is aggressively conservative. Oh, no, they called a timeout now.
They didn't.
Oh, the Rams did.
Yep.
Oh, Rams are trying to get this ball back. Holy shit.
I mean, why not? Like,
No, of
yes.
course.
Let's add Keith. Yes, thanks, Seattle. Give us some clock.
If Seattle's playing scared, man, like, definitely. Wait, what? Darnold is still 3 for 5? This guy hasn't attempted a pass since the first drive? What? What am I watching? He's still 3 for. He was 3 for 5. No, he was 3 for 3 after. That's what it was. He was 3 for 3. So he's 0 for 2 since the first drive of the game.
Oh, God dang it.
Yo, they had him scramble again. So what is this going to be? A holding on the defense?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, shit, dude. I'm also cheering against Jason Myers, so that's not really a vibe. But I do have the Rams defense, so at least there's that. But yeah, I have fucking almost everything impacts me in fantasy in this matchup, dude.
Hey, at least you don't have, at least your opponent doesn't have the Texans defense for this weekend.
At least there's no Seahawks.
Idiot.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Yo, double agent, bro. Double agent.
All of that work.
Hey, Ram for life.
All of that work. And you fumble it?
Yo, you know what's funny? Cooper Kupp kind of did the same thing. Not really. It's just funny that you said this when Cooper Kupp kind of, helmet to ball, clearly had possession and was running. Yo, Jason Myers points off the board. Rams defense points on the board. Let's go. Huge play for
12 fumble loss this season. 12.
Yo, think about it, bro. We went from Jason Myers getting 3 points, maybe even more, to the Rams defense getting 2 points. That was a 5 to 6 point swing right there, that play. Hey, Ram forever. Ram forever. That's a double agent shit right there. Where are they giving them the ball?
The
They should
Tennessee,
be giving
if
it to
it's
them
a
at the
touch,
one.
I was like, the Tennessee, if they're giving it at the 1 or not.
What are they saying? Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Ram for life, dude. Those were double agent activities that I just saw. Yo, maybe King was saw the truth from the beginning. Maybe he knew that he was still a Ram.
They're keeping it at the 20.
Jeez. All right.
I mean,
2
I guess
timeouts.
it is fair. His forward progression wasn't like intentional forward progression. It did move it to the end zone. It
Why
was
are
gonna
the
be a
Rams?
touchback either way.
Yo, hold on. The Rams. That's the Rams are gonna run the ball too. Yo, nobody is trying to be aggressive today. Holy shit.
Seattle called a timeout.
Yeah, but it looks like that play was about to be a handoff.
Well, they are in the lead, and don't they get the ball?
The Seahawks get the ball. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, it looks like they're just happy with like playing conservative offensive football, and well, oddly enough, because they were going for it on 4th down to start the game, but it looks like
Oh
they believe
wait.
in their defense.
Oh. Yo, they are letting this rookie cook.
Kanata Mumpfield?
He didn't get this, but they tried. And I'm not
Yo,
gonna lie, he would have had a crazy catch if he would have gotten this.
yo, this is wild. This is so wild. This is the most random game plan. We're gonna run the shit out of the ball against the Seahawks and then throw to a random guy. Devontae's out. Say no more. We're gonna just throw to a random guy.
Hey, quick question: is Will a Seahawks fan?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, delayed handoff. Almost didn't get the ball to Kyron or Corum, whichever C it is. It's Kyron. Timeout, Seattle? What?
Yes.
What the hell are you guys gonna do with the ball, man?
Don't get it anymore.
Yo, what are they gonna do with 20 seconds, man? They were running the ball in field goal range. What are they gonna do after a punt with 20 seconds, man? Come on, man. Out here playing for blocked punts.
Okay, it's basically halftime. What's the point?
That's what
This
I'm
play
saying.
gets stuffed and it's halftime.
That's what I'm saying. Josh Jobe getting cooked. Yeah, I mean, I think he was always somebody that was definitely hidden by scheme. Like, I never actually thought Josh Jobe was good at football. I just thought that the Seahawks have a great scheme, and he's obviously the 3rd best corner in that setup. But yeah, Kanata Mumpfield, man, holy shit. So I'm thinking we'll leave the previews for the second half. Let's rank some football teams. I haven't done this in a couple weeks because I was sick last week. So no, that's the thing, bro. If your offense, here's the thing, right? In the last game, the Seahawks defense balled out. Sam Darnold threw 4 picks. That was the issue, right? This game, Seattle's defense is doing a good job of stopping the explosive plays. And the Rams are getting a lot of yards, but look how hard it's been for the Rams to cash those yards in for touchdowns, right? Seattle's defense is still having, like, in the grand scheme of things, a good game considering how little help they're getting. Two of these big games against the Rams, with the story is the offense isn't living up to the defense. Bleacher Report. Okay, I'm gonna open this and then I'm gonna share a window and we're gonna rank teams. But I have to open this on my phone. Bleacher Report. Okay, what is this? Oh, the John Morant 3-point shot celebration. It's like the Michael Jackson gun thing, basically, right? Like he holds the gun up and then with his other arm, like pushes it down. What a hilarious character, man.
Not even a player. He's a character now.
Legit. Okay. Surely he's getting banned again soon.
I mean,
I
with
hope
the
not.
NBA matter, he's not playing well.
Yeah, I guess that's the other thing. People aren't really checking for him or like paying attention to him anymore. Oh, dude, this looks hilarious now. 2 weeks later.
God, this all looks so hilarious now.
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh is hella low. Okay.
That's not even that. Never mind. I forgot what I was about to say. That's why I'm like, it's not even that. What the hell is this team doing up so high?
I mean, definitely going to be changing some things.
Yeah.
That much I can tell you for sure. You know what? Let's start from the other side. Let's change things up. Just because Seahawks and Rams are here anyways, right? Honestly, if the Rams didn't lose to the Panthers, I would have them by and far the best team in the NFL. That loss to the Panthers kind of puts a damper on things. I'm still putting the Rams pretty high. So this would be the highest the team could possibly be. I think that they should be like here. When I think about the glaring weaknesses on the team, I don't even know what I would identify as like a serious flaw. Like Devontae went down, they seem like they figured out a way to cope with that, right? They have 2 running backs. Last year they only had 1. Run defense for the Rams isn't like a big flaw like it was last year. Man, the Rams are good, dude. You just have to see them literally like not drop that Carolina game, and they look like a serious team this year. Seattle, as we're seeing, the offense doesn't live up to what the defense does. The defense is serious, and obviously with Mike McDonald, defensive coach, brilliant defensive coach, that's what you expect from his team. But offense isn't living up to it. So I have to put them like not even like up like right there with the Rams, like right below right below the Rams, but clearly like I'm not confused about which team I think is better. Niners are where things get interesting because here's the thing. For the life of me, I do not think that team is that good. I do not think the Niners are that good of a football team. But somehow, some way, they have the record they have despite all the injuries. I'm gonna put the Niners. I'm gonna put them below Seattle, kind of the same separation as Seattle that I have between LA and Seattle. And then the Cardinals, dude, I just think the Cardinals are fucking horrible at this point. They're kind of building a habit of getting smacked. I think they've got 20 a ton. Niners are 6th, right? I think so. So if this is the worst team, a worst a team could possibly be, I'm putting the Cardinals right here. Okay, this division. I'm putting Tampa Bay at completely average because I do think that they've grown into that kind of a team. Putting Carolina at like slightly above average. I do think Carolina has been playing a little bit better than the Bucks. I do think Carolina is wildly inconsistent. But I think they're a touch better than Tampa. So I'm clustering them together, but I have Carolina just a little bit better than Tampa. Neither team is particularly good though. And then Saints and Falcons. I actually think that they've grown to be kind of similarly. Fuck Carolina, they're overperforming. Yeah, I don't even hate that take. But yeah, Falcons and Saints, dude, I have them like at this point at the same spot. Both better than Arizona. And I think they both no, I don't think it's the Falcons that play Arizona. Actually, I might even move them up a little bit because I'm realizing who else I have to rank still. But yeah, Falcons and Saints, neither team is good. Both teams have serious issues. Both teams, I think, only have a chance against certain kinds of games, like divisional games and games against shit teams. But yeah, well, what was that, King?
I just saw next week's game.
Broncos Chiefs? Yeah, dude, the Christmas games are gonna suck.
Yeah, what are the Christmas games again?
Dallas and the Commanders, and at that point, they might both be eliminated from the playoffs.
They both are.
Now the Eagles have to beat the Commanders on Saturday for Dallas to be officially eliminated. But yeah, Lions, Vikings at 4. Obviously, Vikings have nothing to play for. That is important for the Lions, though. But yeah, the Vikings have fuck all to play for. I mean, whatever. Maybe 9 in a playing spoiler. Maybe it'll be fun to watch. Who knows? And then yes, Thursday night is the other game you just saw. Gardner Minshew against the Broncos defense, baby.
Oh God.
Yeah, those games look sick on paper.
NFL season turned out to be so whack.
Hey, dude,
this year makes no sense.
This matchup got all the hype, and fucking Seattle decided to kill our joy. But yeah, looking at turning to this division now, I kind of think Minnesota's only a little bit better than the Saints and the Falcons, by the way. Dude, we watched the Steelers last year on Christmas. It was Steelers Chiefs, and Russell Wilson decided to steal our Christmas joy.
Because last year we had to pull on Eagles. We did exactly what you did the year before.
Yeah, you're right. That is what happened. But yeah, I think
why you did Ryan?
But yeah, I got Minnesota just a little bit better than the Saints and the Falcons.
Oh, you are so pleased.
I got the Lions a touch worse than the Niners, just a touch though. And then I got the you know what? Post Micah Parsons, I got the Packers in the exact same spot as the Lions. And then I got the Bears like just above them. I still have this division as a clusterfuck at this point. I don't actually think the Bears are like a serious team at all. But yeah, like the rest of the
division, we'll see in the playoffs.
That's true. And then for the NFC East, okay, I actually want to start with the bad teams. I think Washington, well, they beat the Giants. So the Giants, I think at this point, are with the Cardinals in terms of just being in a really bad spot. And then the Commanders are like, I don't know, dude. I think the Commanders are horrible, man. I actually think that they're probably worse than the Falcons and the Saints. I got to get them out of the way to get these two teams out of here. Yeah, so I think the Giants are like in the serious gutter. But I think Washington's fucking horrible too at this point with all the injuries. So I got them below the Saints and the Falcons. Eagles, Cowboys. Okay, I've done this with the Cowboys a lot, and I'm realizing I want to do it again. They're just like a bang average team, dude. Like, and sometimes bang average teams look mid every single week. But sometimes bang average teams alternate between good and bad, or like go back and forth between good and bad. We've seen the Cowboys play a couple of good games, but it's games against Minnesota is the reason that they're mid, and they're completely mid. So that's that on that. Philly at this point, I'm gonna probably put with the Packers and the Lions. The defense outside of the Bears game, dude, the defense has played some pretty good football for a long time now. And what we found out against the Bears was that Jalen Carter was playing the game with two shoulders that needed surgery, which is fucking wild. How do both your shoulders need surgery? But yeah, I have faith in the defense. Again, all things considered, offense scares the shit out of me, but we'll fucking see if that gets any better. But as of right now, I got them with the Packers and the Lions. I really don't want to work today. I mean, work isn't that much of a so quiet. There's nothing. Well, I mean, I imagine a restaurant would be busy during Christmas season. It's Niners. Yeah, you got the red wrong. How would you rate Schottenheimer's first season? If I was gonna give it a letter grade, I would give it a B minus, considering that, like, you know, Micah Parsons trade was a tough way to start the year. I don't even think you have that good of a team. I think he's probably, honestly, if you were to rate his role in the offense, like, probably pretty good, considering that, like, yo, what more could you ask for offensively? If you think about the players they have, like, seriously, what more is there to ask for? Obviously, you know, he's a head coach, so you do have to charge his defense against him. But again, their personnel isn't good. So I think coaching standpoint, man, B minus. Fuck, okay. I have a whole other conference to rate, but oh, the game is about to start. Well, okay, real quick. Okay, Chiefs post injuries, dude. I think they're as good as the Vikings at this point. Raiders, as bad as it can possibly get. Broncos and Chargers, dude. I think the Broncos deserve some ratings. I would put them like a touch below the Rams. Actually, no. You know what? I think the Seahawks. No, I think I buy them a little bit more than the Seahawks. Okay, yeah, I'm putting the Broncos right there. Putting the Chargers around the Niners, I feel. I think this is a good spot for the Chargers. Christmas. Oh, Broncos better than the Seahawks. Yeah, I agree. I put them a little bit better than the Seahawks. That's all right. We'll win it all. Bold words, brother. Bold words. Rest of the AFC. Okay, Titans. Definitely as bad as it gets. Indianapolis Colts at this point, bro. I think they're bang average with the Grandpa Phil Rivers. Jaguars. I'm putting probably around the Chargers. Texans, I'm gonna put just below the Broncos, but I really like the Texans. Oh my goodness. First down, Charbonnet struggles to get back to the line of scrimmage. But I'm a big Texans guy. Love their defense, and their offense is starting to pull itself out of the trenches. Oh, what the fuck is the okay? The NFC North. I'm gonna put the Browns just a little bit better than the Titans and the Raiders, and that's definitely a Myles Garrett thing at this point. Bengals. Darnold dumps it to Charbonnet. Oh, third and short. Fake. Their offense is average. Who are we talking about? Houston or the Jags? Or the Browns? Houston, their offense is average. No, that's what I'm saying. When I said they're starting to get themselves out of the trenches, their offense at one point was shit. Like, like it's not shit anymore. And the thing is, their defense is so good, they don't need that much out of their offense at this point. So yeah, I don't think their offense is anything special. But the thing is, it used to be horrible. I used to think it was horrible. Now I don't think that anymore. Cincinnati, I think they should definitely be below these teams. Yeah, above Minnesota, below like the Colts, Cowboys, Bucks of the world. And then Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Oh, K9 breaks it down the right. K9 house call. What a play, dude. Kenneth Walker with the big screenplay down the left to set up the touchdown and then getting the touchdown himself. Kenneth Walker has been the entire Seahawks offense today. Kenneth Walker out here trying to win a league. Out here trying to win a league in fantasy. 55 yards to the house. Yo, K9, roll the 9 meme. K9 is the new 9. What a yo, he's carrying right now. He's legit carrying right now. Oh, Jason Myers almost missed the extra point. That would have been sensational. That would have been sensational. Okay, back to hating against the Rams' weapons when they get the ball back. Baltimore, where am I putting Baltimore? Definitely below the Jags and the Chargers. And I'm going to put Pittsburgh right there with them. I think Pittsburgh and Baltimore have clustered together below the Jags. I can't super chat. Yeah, bro, I'm not monetized yet, dog. Like, once I hit 500 subs, then you guys will be able to super chat. So we're like roughly halfway there. Yo, crazy play by K9, man. Crazy play by K9. But yeah, I have the Steelers and the Ravens there. All right, down to this bullshit ass division. Dolphins with Quinn Ewers, dude. Over here, Devon A-Chain is the only thing keeping them out of the gutter. Jets with their injuries, as bad as it gets. There's 5 teams in the AFC right now that are horrible. Like, it is a mess, dude. Bills, Patriots, dude. I'm clustering them together, like, literally in the same spot. And I'm putting that spot, by the way, just a touch below Houston. So I'm putting that spot above Jacksonville, below Houston and Denver. And now I'm trying to figure out how do I feel about the... Actually, no, you know what? I think... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Bills and Patriots I'm putting right beside each other. But yeah, this is where I'm at with the NFL going into week 16. Good thing you can't super chat. Nah, bro, it's never a good thing, dog. I would take those, what, $20 maybe I would get from super chats. I'd take it. But yeah. So that's that, people. If you guys want to look at this or talk about it later, read my last comment. This one? Well, do you mean good thing you can't super chat? Because that's what I assumed you meant. What a play by K9, man. Holy shit. Oh. A bootlicking Texans fan, and good thing there's no super chat. Dude, I think that's a fucking kick-ass defense, dude. I saw what their defense did last year, dragging them to the playoffs and then dragging them to a win, and I'm moved. Yeah. Kyron/Corum stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Kyron stuffed at the line of scrimmage. What did Marshawn Lynch do? Marshawn Lynch is hilarious. Stafford drop back. Bro is not trying to throw to Kobe Parkinson today, man. But okay, 3rd and 9. The Rams have not gone 3 and out this entire game. This is the Seahawks' best chance at getting a 3 and out. I don't think you guys could possibly tank with Andy Reid, dude. You guys would win. Like, also the thing is, bro, Mahomes is gonna be fine by like week 4, but I don't think they're gonna tank. I know you said you want them to tank, and I could understand wanting to tank because you could get Jeremiah Smith, and that would be that would be so dangerous. Stafford. Oh, Uchenna and Wosu breaks the pocket. Stafford takes a deep shot. Holy shit, somebody's wide open. Who is this guy? Who is Rams number 19?
Let bro cook. That's all you gotta say. You just gotta let him cook.
Xavier Smith. Where?
Oh, I've heard of Xavier Smith, I think.
Has Xavier Smith on the Rams? He was so open too, dude. There's no evidence he drove for DoorDash either. Yeah, man, I get it. It's definitely not what would happen. But I get the reason why you would want it. Bro, Devontae went down and they just started spawning random guys. Damn, dog. Hand off to Kyron on 1st down. Flag on the play. If this is a hold and you get into 1st and 20, this has to be the time you get off the field. Holding on the offense, 1st and 20, this has to be the time you get off the field. Oh, that's so wild, General. But you're not even wrong. But that's so wild. This is what you get for not throwing to Kobe Parkinson. It's very simple. Flea flicker. No. Yes, they do to Parkinson. Parkinson for 15 yards. This is what happens when you throw to Kobe Parkinson. Puka Nakua, fuck that shit. Kyron Williams, no way. Simple. When game is on the line, you throw to 84. They didn't name him Kobe for nothing. Hey, man, his projection was 7.7 points. I just got 2 right there. Underselling his projection by 5. That's not even that bad. Play action. Puka in the flat. Yo, throw it to Kobe. Hey, this Stafford guy's not serious, man. He's not serious today. Fuck his Hank 1 year. Look, I would do the same, dude. I would do the same. Third and 3. Another chance for the Seahawks to get off the field. They hand it to Kyron, who is stuffed and taken down for a 1-yard loss. Kyron is stuffed to bring up 4th and short, and this is the kind of situation that the Rams were consistently going for to start the game. Will they go for it again? It looks like they aren't. Hey, man, look, in that matchup, I have Kobe Parkinson, and he was projected for 7.7 points. He's at 2 already, right? Underselling by 5.7. Meanwhile, the other guy has Puka, who's at this point roughly 9 away from his projection. He also has Kyron. Oh, it got blocked? Holy shit, he made it anyways. False start. Okay, it's going to be a longer kick. That looked weird. I thought that looked off. Makes sense that that won't count. But yeah. Mevis makes this kick. 16 points. All right, man. Hey, Seahawks offense, we need a nice long drive here. He's made good decisions. I feel next year they won the Super Bowl. This is true, man. This is true. Hey, the thing at the end of the day, the Chiefs have a lot in place that you need to win a Super Bowl. So they're always only ever 1 year away. Always. Raptors still up 6. Okay. Good to see. 24 from BI and 24 from Scotty. Love to see it. Ryan Rollins still killing us, though. Some things never change, I guess. Okay. Finish the team rankings. We can now finish off the game previews. I think I finished off here talking shit about Quinn Ewers. Jaguars, Broncos. This is quietly a huge game. This is what, the 1 seed against the 3 seed? Only a 3-point favorites. The Broncos are only 3-point favorites. So it should be a good, like, Vegas thinks it's going to be a close game. I got the Broncos winning this game. I think they're the better team. I think the Jaguars are kind of overperforming. It feels like a lot of the Broncos games as of late have been the Broncos defense carrying. But I feel like last week it looks like Bo Nix made some plays. So we'll see if that continues. Jaguars offense just put up 48 points. It was against I remember it being against a bad team. But yeah, they put up 48 points. Trevor Lawrence went crazy. ETN went crazy. But I expect that to not happen again in Denver against that defense. So give me the Broncos. I'll take them, and I have them covering as well. Falcons, Cardinals, this is a pretty horrible game, but I got the Falcons winning. Back-to-back wins because they have a little bit of extra rest. And the Cardinals, again, they basically get 20 like every week. So give me the Falcons in a win. Kirk Cousins, I'm expecting him to just throw to Kyle Pitts a ton, and then McBride is going to get a lot of touches as well. So the tight ends will ball in this matchup. Raiders Texans, there's really not much to say here, man. Like 14-point spread. This is going to be BTA. Raiders are one of the worst teams I've ever seen. Big win for Houston. And the game is back, 16-14. JSN still does not have a catch. Somehow, some way. JSN is out here completely ruining people's fantasy playoffs. All right. Play action. Clean-ish pocket, and then Darnold throws a duck to JSN. No chance at him catching the ball there. But yeah, Puka, I think he had 94 yards in the first quarter, I believe. He hasn't caught a ball in a while either. Oh, false start. Damn, Seattle. 2nd and 15. I like this season more than last season. Dude, it's good to be released from Super Bowl expectations early if it's not realistic, right? Like, having your hopes up all the way until the Super Bowl and then losing is devastating, dude. Like, knowing your team's probably not a Super Bowl team, like, for both of us this year, this early, like, it fucking takes some of the stress away. Second and 15, Darnold drops back. Pocket is closing in, and he finds JSN for 20 yards, who does not fumble like Cooper Kupp did. Big play for JSN. Big play. Started in the backfield. Out here running, I think that's called, I wouldn't say that, it was kind of an angle route. But it was almost like a post, because an angle is you're running at an angle to start and then cutting in. Jeez, that running back screen to Charbonneau was going nowhere. I think the guy who made the tackle fought through a block. Because you only throw that play if you have the numbers. Yeah, dude, 2 blockers for that dude, and the guy got through anyways. Makes sense. Let me open this thing that you put in the chat. Second and 10, hand off to Charbonnet, who's going to get like 3 yards. Big 3rd and 7 coming up, man. No way. Is this a Bronny James lowlight tape? Jeez. Yo, I heard the Pooh Shiesty song that got released recently. He had a song about he had a line about Bronny James that killed me. Man. 3rd and 8. Huge down. Cup in motion. He throws us. Oh my God. Run it back. Rams defense. Get these points. Run it back. Oh my God. Defensive touchdown. No. He got tackled at the 1. No. Please review this and have him in the end zone. Is this Kayvon Wallace, by the way? Rams number 30. Josh Wallace. Why couldn't he score that, man? Why couldn't he score that for my fantasy team? They're not even reviewing it. Okay, Kobe. Come on. Kobe. Corum? Huh? I think we can live with Corum scoring. Yeah, he's up. Jeez. Hey, man. Hey, GG's. GG's. This is a frustrating one for Seattle for sure. And this kick will make it a 2-score game too at 9 points. Wait, hold on. What this highlights page. You said 328? Okay, 328. Damn. Nice block. Nice block. Dude, that Rams defense could have scored a touchdown. It was 1 yard away. Because I'm starting them in both of those leagues on defense. Bruh. Okay, let me see what the projections are saying. Ooh. Hey, I just need a couple more Kobe Parkinson catches and I'm living. Are you coming to USA for the World Cup? I don't know if the plan is still happening, but if it's happening, I'll say that I am. As long as the plan is happening. Oh yeah. So previews for this week. Where did I end off at? Steelers, Lions. Okay, this is a pretty important game for both teams, right? The Steelers are fighting to stay ahead of Baltimore, and if things break right, potentially clinch before the last week of the year. Lions are fighting to get into the playoffs. Both teams with a ton to play for. I think clear advantage Detroit according to Vegas, and I think definitely clear advantage from the standpoint of they're at home in a dome, so they're comfortable. I don't actually think Pittsburgh is that good of a team. I think the weather was a big part of what happened on Monday night. I think defensively they're going to struggle to keep up with Detroit. And then offensively, I don't really think Pittsburgh has firepower like that. They can have an effective offense at times, but they can't have an explosive offense. So I got Detroit winning this game for sure. I'm going with Lions. Me too. I saw Colin Coward say Giants should take Mendoza at one of the trade. I would not. Thing is like I don't know. I'm not a huge Mendoza fan when it comes to being an NFL quarterback. Like I think Mendoza has a pretty high chance of being like a good like a good quarterback. Thing is, okay, I'll put it this way. I think Mendoza has a much better worst case scenario than Dart because Dart could get he could concuss himself out of the league. But I think Dart also has has better chances of being elite because Dart's a runner and is a great runner at that. So, yeah, I like Dart's upside better. I think Mendoza is a safer player. I would not make that move. Like again, Mendoza is a lot like a little bit more mobile Kirk Cousins to me. I don't necessarily see like a superstar. Oh my god. Oh my god. Darnold is selling. Yeah, Charbonnet went to double team somebody, read the play wrong, let a rusher in free. Darnold was probably taking his time thinking, hey, I have what, 6 blockers and 6 rushers. I'm probably okay. Brother, you were not okay. 2nd and 10. Fortunately, no pick came as a result of that. Darnold throws to the middle of the field. Hey, you know what though? Credit to Darnold for not being scared on that throw because he threw a bullet into a crowd. Like JSN was open, but the window was tiny and there was nothing but Rams out there. Look, literally 5 Rams around JSN, and he still fit that into there. Like, if I'm a quarterback, and obviously I'm not a quarterback for many reasons, I would be scared as fuck to throw that ball after the last 2 plays. Literally, his last 2 throws, one was an interception, one probably should have been an interception. So I mean, good look. Credit to Sam Darnold for not being pussy, but yeesh. You know what? I didn't even know that was happening. Like I didn't know the fight was tomorrow. Fuck it, yeah. Why not? Why not? First and 20 after the holding play, the holding penalty on the right tackle against Josiah Stewart. Look at the Rams rookie drawing holding penalties, man. Good for him. A draw to K9 because when in doubt, go to K9. I guess they're really relying on him so much. In that fraud plan. Okay, fine. I'll see what time the fight's happening, and I'll do what I can to be there. Man, fucking Jake Paul, man. Darnold spins left, throws to the flat to K9, like 7 yards before the line of scrimmage, and this demon is gonna find a way to get 5 yards. I mean, if United advance, I don't really see it as important. Yeah, me neither, dude. I wasn't really locked in at all to see what would happen. But yeah, Garnacho brace to get us a win against Cardiff. That is his level, though. Like you can. I feel like Garnacho has made a decent impact in some random games, but obviously not the big ones. We looking terrible, dude. I just like you guys are making the Rams defense look better than they are. This is going back to the first matchup as well. Darnold had Cup on a comeback for 3rd and 14. He had it there. He just missed the throw. Yeah, Viva Garnacho. You can't wait till he gets sold. Yeah, I mean, like the window was there for that throw, and he just missed it. And the thing with Sam Darnold is that like there's a lot of stuff you sacrifice under the hope that you get somebody who can make the throws accurately when they're there. You got to make that throw if you're Sam Darnold. You're not like Jackson Dart, who's probably also gonna not make that throw, but at least Jackson Dart can run around. Nah, man, you're Sam Darnold. You have to make that throw. You're a pocket passer. You have to hit that. It was there. I kind of don't believe it, dude. I think this would be a great thing for Maresca's agents to leak. I don't even know if this is true though. It doesn't feel right. His level is Cardiff. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's really his level. As long as he doesn't throw a fit, man. I get that, dude. I get that. I'm glad he hasn't really shown his attitude yet. In London. Patriots Ravens Sunday Night Football, huge game. Two teams fighting for different goals. Baltimore fighting to still give themselves a shot to make the playoffs. Patriots fighting for their division and potentially the 1 seed. We just saw the Patriots have a hell of a first half against Buffalo and then a complete collapse in the second half. Baltimore, we saw have a pretty good game against Cincinnati. Make of that what you will. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love the way Baltimore is playing. I think they showed some good signs, like some obviously some great signs defensively against Cincinnati, but also Cincinnati is kind of has been a disaster waiting to happen. New England again, a lot of easy wins. Probably some wins that I give them more credit for than other people, but a lot of easy wins. That matchup against Buffalo was highly anticipated, and then they kind of shit the bed a little bit. I don't know. It feels like Baltimore is going to win. But I think this is going to reveal a lot about both teams. I think this is a difficult game for me to call because I feel kind of out of touch with both these teams. I look forward to watching this game and learning a little bit more about both. Very disappointed with what I saw from New England. So as much as I've seen New England, I've seen them play a lot of bad teams. So I still have to learn about what they're like in a big moment. And I wasn't happy with what I saw against the Patriots. And it's not even, against the Bills. It's not even about the outcome, but it's also just about how I think the play calling looked like it didn't work. The play design didn't work. So obviously the execution didn't work. It looks like as a whole they had a stinker. Everybody involved. So we'll see if anything happens about that. But yeah, I got Baltimore winning this game and covering. So Baltimore by over 3. Give him what he wants. Exactly. I think this is a smart thing for him to put out there, whether it's true or not. You need to ask a refund. I do need to ask Floss for a refund. Media is legit though. Legit. Like he should have to do it first before getting all the hype. Puka in motion. And they actually run behind Puka and Kyron gets about a yard. Third and 3. Stafford drops back. Looks right, comes all the way back left to Xavier Smith and converts the third down. Jesus, man. Get off the goddamn field, Seattle. Oh, but it's not like he's done this before. Done this before, meaning like having a good team that's not a real contender. Dump off to Kyron for 4 yards. It's hype because it's the Pats. No, it definitely is, man. Because they kind of had like this like sleeping giant thing going on because they have a pretty big fan base now. But yeah. Hand off to Kyron for 2 yards. Dude, that Rams touchdown, like that Rams defense not scoring the touchdown still is 6 fantasy points right there, man. A yard away from getting it. And then in the matchup where I'm going against Blake Corum, he ends up getting the 6 points. That's a 12-point swing right there. Now I'm still projected to win that matchup by 16, but I could have been projected to win it by 28. Oh, now Puka is gonna get all these yards. Yo, somebody please tackle Puka. My goodness. At least they got him down. 40 yards for Puka. End of the third quarter. Thank God for Nick Emenwari, man. The Seahawks defense not looking as serious as it's supposed to. Makes it 2.5 plus score. If you mean it, you make it's hold on. You mean to say this bet is about whether it becomes a 1-score game or a 3-score game? I think the Rams winning by 3 scores is more likely. Yeah, I think the Seahawks bringing it back to 1 score, assuming the Rams get a touchdown here, that means they get 8 points. Like they have to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion and pitch a shutout defensively. I feel like there's a better chance the Rams fuck around and get a field goal and pitch a shutout defensively. Do I have any? Oh, just Niners Colts. Last one. We got Grandpa Phil going against the Niners, and I think it's a tough matchup. I have the Niners winning, and I have them covering as well. My thing is, whatever the Colts did offensively last week, I think it's better prepared for. Seattle kind of was going against an unknown, but if you actually look at what happened, yeah, Rivers wasn't driving the ball down the field. Jonathan Taylor got a lot of the ball. Like you can bring your whole defense up and make Rivers try to beat you throwing the ball deep. And that's probably not going to happen. So, yeah, I think the Niners have a pretty easy game plan defensively to come up with. And then offensively, like, I think the Colts defense will probably have a good game. I'm just scared for them kind of like quitting if the offense keeps failing. Because that can happen, right? The defense can only play can only play good defense for so long before at some point they just like quit because their efforts are not leading to anything. So I got the Niners winning. And that's it for the game previews. We did the team rankings, so we've done everything we've needed to do. There's another quarter of football to go. We might have a fade of the stream though at some point because goodness gracious. It's so warm. It's 35. Good for you, man. Just fucking out here bragging to my face. Hand off to Kyron. Kyron stuffed for a yard. Hey, Kobe Parkinson is right there. Play for the shit boys. That is a nightmare, dude. That is a nightmare. Please don't speak that into existence. Yo, who's number 8? Was that Kobe Bryant? Dude, Kobe Bryant failed miserably against Puka on that play. You got cooked on the route, and then you got cooked after the catch. Tackle him. Yo. Okay, Kyron stuffed at the 1. Okay. Third and goal. Kobe Parkinson is the answer. Massive and stupid fan base. But both things are important here. We're talking about a massive fan base and a stupid one. All right, third and goal here. A lot of time for Sean McVay to drop this play for Kobe Parkinson. Hold on. Jay Harbaugh is the Seahawks special teams coordinator. Is he in the Harbaugh family? Yeah, just because of a name. Absolutely. Parkinson's ankle got rolled up on. Oh, good for the Harbaughs, man. Third generation. Okay. Very simple stuff here. Where's identify Kobe Parkinson, Matt Stafford. Identify him. He's on the left. Oh, they threw the Devontae play to Puka. No way. Puka got his points. Fuck. Kobe Parkinson was right there, man. He was right there. I hate that play, man. And Mevis hits the extra point. All right, we need this defensive touchdown, man. I heard Pete's kid is asked, dude, Belichick's kid, Pete's kid, Michael Lombardi's kid. A lot of fraudulent sons. A lot of fraudulent sons coaching in the league. Okay, you know what video I look forward to doing, and I hope I can do it next week. Actually, maybe I'll do it on Christmas. No, I shouldn't do it on Christmas. Haven't done a quarterback carousel stream in a long time. Really want to do that because a lot of interesting activity to talk about and to kind of just like dip my toe into what that would be. So let's look at the quarterback cap hits for 2026, right? Now, obviously, Mahomes and Lamar, Dak is fine, Goff is fine. Cousins, I'm assuming, gets moved. Tua gets moved. Deshaun Watson gets moved, but Deshaun Watson's not a reasonable answer to any question about quarterback play. Kyler gets moved. Looking at these big numbers, Baker's fine, Stafford's fine, Burrow's fine, Herbert's fine, Love is fine. Darnold for this number, I think, is fine. Also, it's still too early in the deal. They're not moving on from Darnold after 1 year, at least like meaningfully. Geno Smith is getting moved. Purdy is fine at 24 mil. Lawrence is fine at 24 mil. Justin Fields is probably getting moved. And yeah, so it's like we know that the quarterbacks available that are under contract are Fields, Geno, Kyler, Tua, Cousins, Watson. That's what the under contract quarterbacks under move are going to look like, right? So we put that as one pool of talent. And then the other thing to look for are the other thing. Where are the free agents? What? Here it is. Free agents 2025. AR? Yeah, that's a No, potential off-season spending. Oh, I think maybe under contracts the tab is better. I don't know how to find this. Anyways, I'll find it later. But we'll look at the free agents, and I don't think the free agents are like an incredible list. It's mainly just Daniel Jones. Could Raiders try AR? There's no real answer to say about this because they don't have their coach yet for next year. I'm assuming Pete Carroll gets fired. Yeah, if he gets fired, they're gonna have a new coach. And then once you see the new offensive coach, then you can kind of try to see if AR fits within the plans. So yeah, I don't know. Like hard to say without knowing that information. If I were to think about an offensive system that I know is gonna, or I feel strongly is gonna be in place next year, it's Arthur Smith in Pittsburgh, dude. Because if you think about Arthur Smith's offense, bro, that motherfucker has never really like he's never really been he's never really cared a lot about getting like amazing quarterback play or like very particular, like he's not looked like Shanahan, McVay. They need processors and oh, big play by JSN, 25 yards up the field. Yeah, it's not the same. So yeah, I think Arthur Smith, I feel like would be open minded to AR. We can go through every team. Dolphins, unknown coach. Bills, no. Jets, Tanner Engstrand. What did we learn about his system? Well, they went for Fields, so maybe the Jets. Well, you know what though? The Jets have all these draft picks, and then they just tried Justin Fields. So the Dolphins, the Jets, I can't see it. The Patriots, no. Okay, and then in the AFC North, would the Browns be interested in AR? I don't think so. But also, that's unknown as well. I think Stefanski might get fired. 2nd and 1, Charbonnet up the middle, get some yards. We're about to get 5 years worth of Jets memes, dude. Yeah, I mean, we're going to see a bunch of high draft picks, dude. If they mess this up, then that franchise is definitely cursed. This game is done. I hear you. I don't know if you're spoiling a turnover here, but I hear you. Seattle is not coming back. Fire and Ash? No, I'm not. But I might because I used to love Avatar as a kid. Slant to K9. Again, K9 doing all the work. First and goal. Darnold looks left, fires it to JSN on an out, who gets dragged out of bounds by Darius Williams. He tried to cut infield and get upfield, but didn't work. Okay, 2nd and goal. Darnold doesn't like any of his early reads and then scrambles and throws it out of the end zone. I don't have the audio high, so I can't tell if they're booing, but that's some boo-worthy shit right there. Also think for what it's worth, has been a bit of a stinker for the play caller as well with Seattle. Like just has not been able to like a lot of these plays are doomed immediately, which means that the defense won the play. Like they won the play at the play call almost. Hawks offense not team as a whole, man, did not show up for the short week. LA is the team with all the chaos. Oh my god. Oh my god, Sam Darnold threw another pick. Lateral the ball. McDonald, yeah, I'm sure, yeah. I feel like I have to watch even just for fantasy purposes. Yo, Jared Verse wins early, smacks the shit out of Darnold, who just throws the ball out of panic, and he throws it right to Kobe Turner. I'd love to see a third running back get all the yards, dude. Please, no more for Corum and Kyron. You can take the night off. You know what? We might have to do. Thing is, I'm gonna watch the game anyways because I have to watch it for fantasy purposes. Like, this is way too important of a matchup from a fantasy standpoint. So if I'm gonna keep watching, I may as well just stay live. Because that's the thing, I can get points meaningfully when any team has the ball. Dude, that was a big drive from Puka, man. Big drive from Puka. It's like I'm seeing a tweet right now saying, "All right, I feel bad for Sam Darnold. This guy just can't play in big games." But yeah, man. Mike McDonald. So hold on. No, this is Shula against Kubiak. Shula is beating his ass. My goodness. Oh yeah, let me take a look at that game and confirm that. Okay, Raptors ended up winning. Good for them. Even if that guy, Kobe Turner didn't drop into coverage, that pass might have still gotten picked. Corum up the middle. Okay, so it looks like the Seahawks at some point are gonna play like maybe the Panthers. If Darnold sucks against the Panthers, then this guy's actually just a fraud, like a downright fraud. Because it's not even a big game thing with him. The motherfucker's ass against the Rams in particular. Like as a starter in his career, all the non-Rams games look okay. But every time he's played against the Rams, he's looked horrible. He's going to be 0-4 now against the Rams. And a stinker every single time, by the way. Third and 6. Kobe Parkinson. It's a simple thing you do here. Oh, Stafford tried to throw a pick. forcing a back shoulder to Puka. All right, 3-0 for the Rams off. 3-0 for the Rams offense. Sam Darnold. Let's see if you can give me my Rams defense some more points because we need it. Hold on. Is special teams about to score here? If I just saw this right? Rashid Shaheed. A house call for Rashid Shaheed to make this a 10-point game. Let's go, Rashid Shaheed. Hey, not panning out as a receiver, but panning out as a kick returner for sure. All right, Sam Darnold, this is a big 2-point conversion. Huge 2-point conversion right here. Ooh, did he step out? Nope. In. Yeah, no, he stayed in. Great return by him. Hey, Harbaugh coming through clutch. Two-point conversion to Cup is successful. No Jason Myers points. My Rams defense just took a hit, but it is what it is. At least we have a good game now, man. Hey, I don't know if Will went to sleep or not, but Will, I mean, you have some momentum in a one-score game again. Like, it gets worse than this. All right, kickoff Myers. Guys, we need Kobe Parkinson production on this drive, Rams. The Niners, I think, are going to win their first game against the Colts. I don't know about the Bears game, but from what I'm seeing, I might like the chance Puka in just getting more free yards, man. Fucking relax, man. Stafford, play action. Oh my God, Seahawks got to him. He probably gets a cool 5 yards to Kyron Williams there if they don't get to him. 3rd and 7. A huge opportunity for the Seahawks here. They've struggled to get off the field on 3rd down all game, but they've never been playing this game with momentum. Literally, ever since like the 7-minute mark of the first quarter, they've not had momentum all night tonight. Stafford. Oh my goodness, he made somebody miss. And then he completes a pass to Mumford. What did they call here? But yo, if you're that defensive lineman, you cannot get cooked by Stafford like that. I don't care that you're a defensive tackle. Yeah, that's a drop. That's a drop. Oh my God, Rams went 3 and out. Guys, we have a game. We have a game. This punt looks horrible. This punt went out at like midfield. Rams punter is supposed to be good too. That's a horrible place to set up your offense, or sorry, your defense. But yeah, people. I know a lot of people left. Understandably so. I almost left as well, by the way, guys. People, I stuck around because purely because of fantasy implications. And here I am, very glad that I stuck around. Seahawks are 0-72 all time when trailing by 15 plus points in the fourth quarter. Can Sam Darnold make a historic comeback against all odds? End around to Rashid Shaheed, who has a ton of space, and this would be a 30-yard play gain if not for the flag. Oh my goodness, it was offsides. That play counts. The Seahawks are like close to the red zone. Hey man, see, I don't even care about the Seahawks right now. Just seeing the Rams choke like this is a welcome sight. Is a welcome sight for sure. Seahawks at the 26. Come on. No excuse to not get in the end zone here. Darnold, play action, rolls left, throws it all the way back to the right. He has AJ Barner wide open for a touchdown. The Seahawks have brought themselves back into this game. Holy shit. Rashid Shaheed, the spark plug for Seattle, to go for 2 in order to tie the game with 6.5 minutes to go. This game is crazy, people. A 2-point try here. If they get this, what's taking so long? There's 20 seconds left on the play clock. Hurry up, Seattle. Two-point try. Charbonnet. Oh my goodness. It's a screen to Charbonnet that I feel like went off of Jared Verse batted it at the line of scrimmage. Damn. Well, their offense actually has to do something. Jeez, man. Well, Rams offense has to do something for sure. It damn near hit Jared Verse in the helmet. Big play from him. If he catches that, he probably gets in. Yeah, man. Both teams. Again, I'm just glad to see the Rams show some flaws here. Because again, they look like the best team in football otherwise. But these are some nice flaws to see. What are they reviewing here? What could this review be about, man? Because even if it's a fumble, they didn't run it back for a touchdown. Wait, they might get 2 points out of this. This might be a fumble recovered for 2 points for the Seahawks. If this is a backwards pass, and it looks like it. Guys, I think this is a 2-point conversion successful. It's 30-30, bro. No way. No way, dude. Holy shit. Guys, please. I hope the Rams will blow this now. This is delightful. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And then he recovers it in the end zone. Holy shit. What is 1 point? How could that possibly be for 1 point? 30-30. All right, man. Rams, big test here. In a very difficult place to play with zero momentum. Zero momentum. I'm so glad I stayed. Everybody that left, Will. Bro, I hope Will didn't go to sleep. Oh my goodness, I hope Will didn't go to sleep. Kobe Parkinson is right there. He's right there. Corum up the middle for 2 yards, and I guess Devin Witherspoon is just talking shit because he made it seem like there was a fumble by pointing the other way. But yeah. Imagine, bro, Sai, imagine if Sam Darnold didn't throw the interception in the red zone. Imagine, well, I guess the Rams didn't get anything out of that, so it didn't really matter. But man, Seahawks have played such a flawed game, and they're still in a tie game with 5 minutes to go. Pass rush getting to Stafford. Oh my God. He gave Parkinson a chance. Parkinson, you have to catch that. And Stafford got hit. Good clean hit by Uchenna Nwosu. All right, third down. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Oh, it's a tipped receiver screen to Puka, who catches it, but he can only get 5 yards. It is 4th down. It is 4th down, and Stafford looks a little hurt after that hit. And even that throw there is about getting the ball out of his hands ASAP. Evans kicks it. Rashid Shaheed, fair catch. And the Seahawks have the ball with a chance to win the game on Jason Myers' foot. Craziness, people. Craziness. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, it's 30-30. After everything we've seen, it's 30-30. Should we just fuck around and do a season prediction and base it entirely off the Seahawks winning? Because that's what it looks like. They have momentum and everything right now. So we assume Seahawks win this game, and then when they play Carolina, remember they're playing it with extra rest. And Seattle and Carolina Carolina alternates playing good and bad. So they played bad last week. I think they'll play good against Tampa. That means they'll play bad against Seattle. Seattle gets that win there. And you know what? We'll leave the last games, and then we'll assess the situation in every last game. Okay, Bears, 2 games left. I have them beating the Packers, losing to the Niners. Eagles have them beating the Commanders. Beating the Commanders, losing to the Bills. Sai, you're happy you stayed? Me too, man. Me too, man. Everybody else is missing the party. What a time. Tampa Bay, I think they lose to Carolina, and then they beat Quinn Ewers because it's fucking Quinn Ewers, man. Carolina, yeah, winning a loss, so they're 8-8. Tampa's 8-8 as well going into the last week. Niners are winning that game against the Colts, dude. Rams are winning that game against the Falcons. Sheesh, that's a bunch of. That is a bunch of 12-4 teams. Packers, we have them losing, and then I have them winning. Okay, game is back. Play action, Darnold, clean pocket. Oh my God, he had JSN for 15 yards, and he missed him again. Oh my goodness, man. You cannot be doing that. Yo, I'm a big fan of, look, Grandpa Rivers stand account. Unfortunately, he's just not going to win games. But the fact that he's still playing at 44 is still some baller shit. I respect him, and I'm cheering for him every single time he plays. I just don't believe. Oh my God, another play to K9, and K9 squeezes 3 yards out of a play that should have lost yards. 3rd and long already for Seattle. They're going to make the end of this game not fun. Yeah, Stafford has looked shaken up ever since that hit, man. This fucking guy hates Sam Darnold. Damn, dude. No way, man. Why we gotta hide this quarterback on 3rd and 7, man? Screenplay to JSN, and they're about to punt. Stafford's old ass has to take the field now. Okay. Where am I at with this? Detroit wins both games. Cowboys, I think as a 6-win team have not much to go after. 7, 8, and 1. Yeah, okay. So going into the last week in the NFC, Philly has nothing to play for, but also Washington is tanking, but also Philly has nothing to play for. So let's give Philly a loss because they're resting. Tampa, Carolina is for all the marbles. Tampa gets it done at home. So they're 9 and 7. Oh shit, the game didn't go to commercial. Wow. Stafford to the wrong tight end for 6 yards. Rams are there for the taking today. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Oh, big batted pass, dude. That was going for the first down. On 2nd and 4, DeMarcus Lawrence breaks into the pocket, gets ahead of Stafford, and bats it down. He was attempting to hit Kyron Williams, who was wide open at the first down marker on 2nd and 4. Big play. Stafford lobs it up to the other tight end again, dude. 3rd and 4. And he gets a big 24 yards, but there's a flag on the play. But the way Stafford is running down the field, it's making it seem like it'll be on the defense. No way is this going to be. Holy shit. 15 more yards on top of that. The Rams might already be in field goal range. And this guy's in for Kobe Bryant too. This is a backup. Oh my god! Just the same way how the Rams backup guard cost the Rams a touchdown. Here, Seahawks backup safety might be costing them the game. Kyron with the carry. Get his ass out of bounds, man. Oh, holding play? Big. Okay, who do we think wins between Seattle and the Niners in San Fran? So it should be decent weather with everything on the line. I do think Seattle gets because hold on, what happens if the Niners win and it's a 3-way tie? The Niners get the 1 seed? My goodness. There's no fucking way that happens, dude. I'm sorry. Seattle's winning this game. Parkinson! Points! I get a point. Let's go. Let's get another Parkinson pass. Okay, Bears playing for the division. I think they get the win. And then what else? This game has... Wait, give me a second. I think the Packers might be able to rest. They're in anyways? Yeah, then they definitely take that opportunity to rest. Kyron up the middle gets 6 yards. Third down, second timeout for Seattle. Absolutely, man. Sam Darnold sold. Sam sold, the coaching sold, a lot of people sold today. Third and 8. Again, no, there's I've seen that called grounding before. I've seen that called. Look it up. Jalen Hurts overtime against the Commanders, 2023, the home game. I forget what week it was. Jahan Dotson runs in instead of a post. Hurts throws the post. They called it intentional grounding. Harrison Mevis, thick ass kicker from another league, missed it. He missed it. He missed it. Rams kicker missed it. Let's go Seattle. Here's your chance. Here is your chance. Good shit, Seattle. Good shit, Seattle. Rest of the season, bro. So beat Washington, lose to Buffalo, and then you don't have anything to play for in the last game, so you lose the last game because you're resting. Denver, I got them winning those 2 games. Okay, just ripping through this prediction while we do this, by the way. 2 yards for the Seahawks on the last play before the 2-minute warning. That 2-point conversion is still the craziest shit ever. I'm sorry, but what the fuck is that? That is insane. Jaguars, Colts, 8-8, 8-8. Okay. Last week of the AFC. Denver with nothing to play for at all. So they rest the game and the Chargers win. Okay, hold on. 2nd and 8. Darnold. Oh my goodness, Sam. My goodness, man. Worst thing to possibly do, man. Like a 15-yard loss is 3rd and long. You have no chance of winning now. Like in regulation. Jeez. 3rd and 17. Rams rush 4 and they still almost get to Darnold and they force a check down. What a mess, man. Let's see what the draft order is. Oh, Stafford almost takes a sack. 2nd and 10. I wonder if the Rams would run the ball here just to kill the Seahawks timeout, because this is some pretty sick field position. I missed the punt completely because I was doing this shit. But that's a pretty big a chance to get the ball back with good field positioning, especially because the last punt from the Rams was horrible and Rashid Shaheed ran one back. No way Puka Nakua in double coverage. Yeah, try to keep the motherfucker under 200 yards, please. Please and thank you. Please try to keep him under 200. Back shoulder to Parkinson has no chance. Puka, man. If I end up losing my fantasy matchup, that's the reason why, because holy shit. This is a contested catch by Mumpfield just before the sticks. And it looks like Nick Emmanwori is hurt. I think Mevis makes this second kick, by the way. I think Mevis makes the second kick. She's 5-3-14 teams in this prediction. Commanders picking 7th, Giants picking 3rd. I don't love to see that. Rams picking 9th. Holy shit. Lions missing the playoffs as a 10-win team. Sucks to suck. I think somebody missed with 11 wins last week. You think oh no, they gave him the first down? Oh shit. I didn't catch that at all. That's a big spot there as well. It sounds like Stafford doesn't have the play call. Yo, what the hell is taking so long, man? First and 10. Stafford drops back. Makes Mumfield stretch out. Second and 10. Crazy, man. Crazy week to be going up against Puka Nacua. Yo, Kobe Parkinson has like 21 of them too. Oh, he couldn't get some more? Yes. Oh no, man. You gotta catch that. He's out here doing the double agent thing the reverse way. Cup was a double agent for the Rams. Parkinson is dropping passes like a double agent for the Seahawks. Third and 10. Please, no more Puka. Incompletion. Fourth and 10. We're going to see overtime, people. We are going to see overtime. Because the Seahawks have no timeouts. And they're going to have shit field position. Unless Rashid Shaheed runs this shit back, this is going to overtime, people. Which is going to piss me off for fantasy. But whatever, I guess. Jets get the 15th overall pick from the Colts here. Jets end up with 4 and 15. Raiders number 1 overall probably reach for a quarterback. Yeah, man. What a game. Again, it was supposed to be an amazing game. It looked like the Seahawks ruined it being an amazing game, and now it's an amazing game again. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. Darnold drops back, fucking check down, because of course. Now they're going to hurry up. I think JSN was offside, by the way. I'm pretty sure JSN was offside. Emin Warrior walking off the field after Kobe Bryant walked off the field. Two safeties hurt the Seahawks. That's definitely not good for them. Yep, we're going to overtime, people. More fantasy points for the Rams. Rams, come on, man. So I think so nowadays with overtime, the popular thing to do, and it's justifiably so, to take the ball second. So, you know, the way these things work, pretty important for the team. Actually, no, I lied. If the Rams go first and get a field goal, I could see Seattle fucking the game up and not scoring anything. If the Seahawks start overtime and get a field goal, I'm going to feel very confident about the Rams winning the game. So if the Seahawks get the ball first, that touchdown would be everything. All right. Well, Rams get the ball first. So I think if they get a field goal, they're fine. I think. We'll just yeah, I think if the Rams get a field goal, they win the game because I just think Seattle's going to mess up. If they don't score points, though, then, geez, then everything's there in front of Seattle for the win. Yeah, I don't know. It just, the way Seattle's offense is shut off since that second touchdown, it doesn't feel like they're going to pull this game out. Nah, what the hell? I'm seeing the sleeper Twitter account comparing this to Chiefs Rams on Monday Night Football. No way, man. That shit was cinema. This is a back and forth of fuckery. That shit was actual like quality football. We can't predict this game, bro. Absolutely. This game is too chaotic. Also, people, I based this entirely off the Seahawks winning. And I think if I flip that game, then everything stays the same. They just flip. Which makes sense. Oh my goodness. There's a flag on the play. Kick returner got back to midfield, but there is a flag on the play. Holding on the Rams. That shit was beautiful, man. Exactly. No, this is exactly the difference. Okay, where are the Rams starting? At their own 20? All right, man. Kobe Parkinson, he's right there. Quick pass to Puka, who fucking drags the defenders down to make it an 8-yard, 9-yard gain, where it probably should have been like a 4-yard gain. Corum now gets like 15 yards down the sidelines. Dude, I'm speechless. Like I'm just watching this game, not knowing what the hell I'm watching. Okay, Rams at their own 42. Play action. Yo, Kobe Parkinson is right there. Oh my God, he overshot Ferguson. I guess that's what Kobe gets for those drops. Man, the quarterback's not looking for him. Oh my God, that was a busted coverage. Dude, Stafford missed him. Holy shit. Dude, that could have been the game winner right there. Second and 10. Yo, can we get something from the pass rush? Oh my God. It's a dropped pick, but there is a flag in the secondary. It looks like it's in the area of illegal contact. And this Seahawks secondary is struggling, man. Yep. Illegal contact, 5 yards. Jeez, man. That's wide open, man. That was the winner right there. That was the winner. That's a bullshit call, by the way, because, man, Puka turned right into 2 Seahawks. Like, that shit had no impact on the play whatsoever. That's Corum. Corum gets 4 yards. All right. Second and 6. Yo! Oh my God! Blake Corum! Blake Corum tipped it up to Ernest Jones. Oh my God! Rams! This collapse is actually epic. They had to fuck up 5 different ways to do this to themselves, and they have, by the way. They did all 5 things they needed to do. They needed to give up a punt return. They needed to give up a 2-point conversion where they really won. Okay, they're gonna have to see if he had control going to the ground. Yeah, that looks incomplete. That's not a catch. That's not a catch. Yep. Stafford coming back onto the field. That is not a catch. Yeah, it's definitely not a catch. Game of inches for real, man. All right, 3rd and 6 with the Rams back on the field. After a big play, Seahawks bring some heat. Stafford takes a hit, but he gets the ball to Puka, but there is a flag on the play. And the Seahawks are signaling like this is on the Rams. If Stafford took that hit for no reason, oh my God. Oh my God, man. Offsides. They tried to call a fucking timeout too. I mean, at least Kyron's getting clamped at the line. Second and 9. Rams are killing a good amount of time too. So even if they get a field goal, at that point, Seattle, if you play for a field goal, you're playing for a tie. And I don't think a tie benefits Seattle because they wouldn't have the head-to-head. No way, dude. Puka houses it from like 40. Yo, he's going to single-handedly win this fantasy matchup. Dude. Yo, hey, Seahawks defense, as a team, you guys are on fraud watch. How can you get packed up by one player without his wide receiver 2 in this game? Did I think your offense was fraudulent? Yes. I did not know your defense was soft like this. My goodness, man. I need a defensive touchdown for on this other possession because Puka just went nuclear in this game. The guy's walking into the end zone. Out here spitting in Stafford's face accidentally, man. Puka's on one today. God damn, bro. Death by Puka Nakua. What a fantasy outcome. All right, man. Let's see what the hell what somewhat fraudulent things Sam Darnold does on this drive. Yeah, I definitely need a defensive touchdown, dude, in the worst way too. Hand off to K9, dude, of course. Also, if they score a touchdown, they got to go for 2. You cannot play for the tie because if you're Seattle and you tie this game, you hand the Rams the tiebreaker, and the Rams have an easy schedule. You have to play for the win. Darnold. Jeez. Toe tap catch by JSN across midfield. Jeez. Play action, roll out. Darnold panics, throws it out of bounds. Dumbest mistakes, dude. These teams, man. Yeah, the Seahawks really just are last year's Vikings. It's the same shit. Darnold throws a slant. Emmanuel Forbes is all over JSN. And the flag finally comes. Yep, PI on Emmanuel Forbes. Hand off to K9. Oh, that one defender was the only thing that stopped there being a gap where he could break that run. Pretty important, pretty great job of filling the gap there by that defender because holy shit, this could have gone the wrong way. All right. We got what, 2nd and 7 now? Charbonnet in the game now, which is not good because it's K9 that's been doing all the damage. Also, Sarcasm City TV gaming raid. Oh my God, Cooper Kupp. What a catch. What a catch, Cooper Kupp. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's pouring in from the raid. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm only going to be here for probably another 10 minutes. But that's 10 minutes that you're going to get to hang out in this watch along of an insane football game, dude. Rams Seahawks, an absolutely massive game, and it is going into it's in overtime, going right down to the wire. Again, I feel like they have to go for 2 if they score a touchdown. Suns won by 1 point against the Warriors. Good for Dylan Brooks, man. Good for Dylan Brooks. Second and 5, play action. Darnold rolls right, fires to Barner, and it sets up 3rd and 3. 3:39 to go. Again, if they get this touchdown, there's no way you can accept an extra point and just accept the tie. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're from Europe right now, it's damn near 5 a.m. So I don't know what you're doing, but appreciate Flawless as always for the raid. Yeah, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss when we go live. First and goal. Seahawks don't go for 2, then it's a problem. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I think the Rams just took a timeout. Yeah, the Rams need to save time if they get this ball back. Which, again, they shouldn't. This game should end on this drive. Shout out to Milk and Fuss. This game isn't finished. Bro, it's in overtime. You missed an insane game, dude. You missed an absolutely... Watch the highlights. Also, I got wrecked in fantasy because of Puka. But it's fine. Like, that's life. That's one league gone. Hopefully, I win the other league. But sheesh, man. You missed an insane game. Watch the highlights like right now. Bro, you missed fun irrelevancy. Fun irrelevancy. 4 yards away from the end zone. Run it again. Play action. Back of the end zone. I think that's a touchdown. Oh my God. His feet move so quickly, dude. His feet move like lightning. The way he tapped his... They're going for 2. They're going for 2. No spoilers in the chat. Please, no spoilers in the chat. Yo, respect Seattle for this choice. Okay, I have to change my screen. All right, game on the line. I think someone's going to call a timeout. Yeah, Rams took their second timeout. Yeah, great job of getting his feet in bounds there at the back in the back of the end zone, by the way. JSN, man. Two-point try for the game. Again, no spoilers in the chat. And I took my phone is away. I put the prediction screen on I put the prediction site on the screen to avoid a spoiler. Seattle just took a timeout. Okay, now at least we know for sure that there's no third timeout that can be taken. Yeah, I'd say so too, man. I'd say so too. Hey, bro, I said no spoilers in the chat, like, and I mean it too. So, like, next time a game's close, I'm actually just gonna block you from the chat. Cause, like, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. And this isn't funny or like helps anybody. Donald drops back. Oh shit, he was trolling. Yo. The Rams really choked. The Rams really choked. Holy shit. The Rams choked. Seahawks on a bad day too, by the way. They had a bad offensive day. The Rams choked, and the Seahawks have a one-way track to the 1 seed. Seattle and San Francisco stand in their way. What a game. Dude. I can't believe I just saw that. Yo, that pass almost got batted at the line of scrimmage too. What a game, people. What a game. Rams messed things up pretty badly. Seahawks should be having the 1 seed. Seahawks have a ton of issues. The Rams have issues too. Shout out to everybody in here. 22 people watching live. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. In Motion Football. I will be back on Sunday night. No, actually, I lied. I'll be back Saturday night to watch Bears Packers. By the way, it's peak football season. They were leading by 16 in the fourth quarter, bro. Oh yeah, I'll be back. Like I said, on Saturday night to watch Bears Packers. Make sure you turn up. Yeah, I'll see you then. I'll let Stephen A. Smith do the honors as always. But holy shit, man, football is special.
Y'all take it easy. I'm out.